After a fatal computer malfunction, he's been out of action for almost 1 week. Put your hands together and welcome back the host of the Ziggy D Live Show, Ziggy D!
G'day, Ziggy D here. Welcome back for some more Path of Exile, and most importantly, me. Yes, I'm back. Fixed the computer. Finally got the parts I've been waiting for in the mail. It was way longer than it should have been. Australian postal system sucking, but it's all installed. We're all back to 100% operating capacity, better than always. And in the downtime, I had a chance to make some cool YouTube videos and think about what I want to do with the stream, some cool things. And as such, I've put together this idea for 1 week of Righteous Fire Marauder, where I go through taking a new character, planning out the build, leveling the build, making guides along every step of the way, until we're eventually at endgame, doing some hardcore high-level map farming with the Righteous Fire Marauder, hopefully over the course of a week. Nethermage, thank you for subscribing, bro. That's a very nice start to the day. But welcome, guys. How are all of you going? So let's switch on over here, and I'll show you guys this thingy, which you guys can access this thingy if you press !RF in the chat, which some of you guys have already been all over it. But this has all of the info you need to know to make your very own Righteous Fire Marauder. And obviously, I've not started the character yet, but we'll be starting the character today. Leveling it, yes, I'll be leveling with some viewers. And I'll be doing YouTube videos every day on this, as well as talking you guys through the process and everything. Testing and coming up with basically how a beginner could take a character with nothing and make it into a Righteous Fire Marauder by the end of a week that has very good DPS, very good survivability, and can farm very effectively. So I'm looking forward to this. I think this should be a pretty nice way of putting this all together. So yes, my apologies, guys, for being away for so long. I know it was hard. It was very difficult for me. Firstly, like, for the first day or two, it was nice to have a bit of time off and work on some YouTube videos, but I was getting, the last 3 or 4 days, I've been getting very antsy to do some more streaming. So we're back. Is that camera set up the background just for the chair? Yes, that is chair cam. When we switch to chair cam mode, we'll have exclusive view of our chair. Very good. I will level with viewers, guys. I will level with viewers. But okay, so first, let's talk about what's going on. If you want to see like the whole build planning process, you can check out this link just here. I'll be adding the different guides that I put together over the course of the week down in here. But otherwise, you can see things like required gear is Rise of the Phoenix. However, that won't become an issue until we're at like level 65 or 70. There's a bunch of optional gear you can use to make the build much stronger, but this is all you need to make it work, and to make it work well. You can do something like 20k DPS with pretty much only this. So, well, 10 to 20k DPS, depending on if you count red beaks, but red beaks are cheap as chips. We've got my planned out skill gem set up, and for the first time ever I've actually gotten together most of the skill gems I will need. And then I've got some info about what you actually need to do to sustain Righteous Fire. Based on this build I've put together, and the passive tree is up there, and over in this one here, we should have something like 176 net positive regen after Righteous Fire sustain, which is very, very good. I'm very much looking forward to how this goes. For the Righteous Fire character, if calculator 1.2 patch hits and snapshot gets disabled fixed, how will the DPS of Righteous Fire change? I heard they fixed snapshotting in 1.2. If they remove the ability for Righteous Fire snapshotting to, I will talk about snapshotting with the Righteous Fire and not snapshotting with the Righteous Fire, and how to make both effective. And yes, Righteous Fire Marauders and Righteous Fire characters will lose some DPS if snapshotting is removed. But there will still be ways of making it very strong. Like, it's still a very strong skill, even without snapshotting. Snapshotting just takes it to the next level. So, let me go ahead and boot up some Path of Exile. In other news, I have access to Star Citizen Arena Commander, which is the new dogfighting module, which I am very excited to make some videos on that very soon as well. So, I may be testing that out tonight or something like that. And maybe we'll do some of that on stream a little bit later. Hey, Comrade Salon. Welcome back, man. Wah! So, other news. There is an upcoming 24-hour sale on different microtransactions. There's going to be a new sale every hour of the day. There's a vote going on the Path of Exile website at the moment you can check out. to vote for which things you want to be on sale, but a new thing, 50% off everything that's listed and it changes every hour. It's pretty bad. It's pretty badass. Pretty bad. Not pretty bad. Pretty badass. Hey, Sagi just donated $10. Thank you, man. Was that you, perhaps? Gally with the cough donation? Thank you for the donation, bro. I sincerely appreciate it. Ziggy email? What? I'm a little confused. Zigster, I'm so bored. Welcome, guys. We're live. Live. I'm alive. There we go. We're back. Okay, so guys, this is... Welcome to... Welcome back. My, Righteous Fire Marauder's name is Hellfire Roomba. Which, props to any of you guys who, who get that name. I thought that was pretty creative. I think it'll make sense once we put on Righteous Fire. We're scared of Amy. Her sword cuts us with ease, but she's not here yet, so our dongers say, "Give Ziggy, please." Yes, Amy is currently shopping, but still be best on the best behavior because she knows when you're being bad, even when she's not here. Oh, it was your donation, Starfish. Thank you, Starfish. Appreciate it. Oh, that was you, not. Oh, was this? Hold on. Did you donate last night, Starfish? Someone donated last night as well when I wasn't streaming. But thank you guys both. Thank you guys both. I do appreciate it. I was very much looking forward to this when I saw the YouTube video. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to do this. So, there's just one or two little things I need to get organized before we start. I would like, if anyone can help me out, perhaps, I'm interested in getting, I have Fire Trap, Searing Bond. So this is the leveling of the Righteous Fire character. Hey, Patrick just donated $10 as well. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. If you guys want me to read your message, just let me know. I can open it up. But I appreciate the help. So, one thing I'm missing. There's like one gem I'm missing, and it's very easy. If anyone can link me one and then sell it to me, I will buy it for an ALK. I'm looking for an Ice Nova gem. Pretty simple stuff. Just want to save some time and buy an Ice Nova gem. But this is going to be I'll explain the whole leveling process for this character very soon. And we should be able to do some pretty kick-ass stuff very soon. What level does Arumvarax become available? Let's remove these guys for a second. 17. Alright, cool. So, until 17 we're going to be using +1 scepters, but I'll explain all of this leveling stuff in a little while. We're in ambush, by the way, guys. I'm doing this character in ambush. This will definitely be hardcore viable, though. Do you have a Ice Nova? Link me an Ice Nova if you have an Ice Nova, guys. Make a Templar. It's the first gem you get. Yeah, I know. I said I was just going to save some time and trade for it. You know, it might actually be faster to make a Templar. What is the name in game? Name is Hellfire Roomba. Hey, Dougal. First time watching Ziggy live, not just hearing his sweet, sweet voice. And you already subscribed? That's crazy, man. Thank you for subscribing. Here we go. Trade request. Burnt Savage. Oops, hold on. I forgot the owl. There you go. Burnt Savage, where are you, bro? Trade. He's got it. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for the Ice Nova. Alright, there's our leveling setup, guys. So, let me explain the leveling process. There's a few things. Once we get to level 17, we can use Arumvarax. You don't have to use Arumvarax. You can also use Brightbeak once you get the relevant level to use that as well. These are just nice leveling items because they have a shit ton of resist, and we're going to be using spells to level this character. Now, we're going to be using the following spells to level. We're going to use Ice Nova and Fire Trap at the very beginning. We'll take Ice Nova to level 8, I think it is, and then we'll stop leveling it, because after that it's going to become our cast when damage taken Ice Nova. Not a big deal, but just a small point of optimization. Next up, I'll be using Fire Trap pretty much as long as it feels useful. Once at level 10, we'll start to use Flame Blast. So at that point, we might stop using Fire Trap, or we might just use Fire Trap and Flame Blast. So something like once this, this will reach level 8 by the time we switch over to Flame Blast or something like that. Probably sooner than then even. Searing Bond. We'll start using at level 24 once it becomes available as well. And what's going to happen is we're going to level all the way through to 65 to 70. You can switch to Righteous Fire using As you see, I've got a bit of stuff planned out here. You can switch to Righteous Fire using the Blood Dance at around 60 or 65, it's possible. But we'll probably go 65 to 70. We'll switch somewhere in there. And what I'm actually going to do once we get to that point is I'm going to farm with Flame Blast and Searing Bond for a while and show you guys how you would make the currency to be able to purchase this. Rise of the Phoenix is the one item you need to be able to make a Righteous Fire character. It is mandatory. It's very, very difficult to make a Righteous Fire character without it. You're going to be very hardly gimping yourself. But it's pretty cheap. Like, it's not the cheapest item you'll have bought as a new character, but it's a nice sort of cheapness in that it's something you can save up for with a couple days of work. So it's about 1.5 to 2 exalts here in Ambush at the moment, and it's usually going to be something like that. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do the leveling process, which we'll be talking about different leveling tricks to power level yourself, either solo or with a party. I'll be playing with a party, but we'll sort of show how it works solo at points too. And once we get to 60-ish, we're going to be thinking about different ways that we can make currency to be able to eventually afford this. The idea is that by the time you're level 65 or 70, you should have 1.5 exalts to be able to buy a Rise of the Phoenix shield, if you're being very sensible with your currency. Every bit of currency we get leveling up is pretty much going to be saved towards this. I know I already have one, so I'm going to be taking a shortcut, but I will still show the whole process, and we'll do it. And if I need to basically buy another Rise of the Phoenix to make it very clear to you guys the process you can go through, then I will do that. That's fine. But, so around level 60 to 70 we'll be using Flame Blast and Searing Bond. Should be very effective. Our build is such that we have mostly just life and tankiness and stuff like that, but we do have some like burn damage, things like that, and we can use Elite Proliv with Flame Blast and Searing Bond to still deal pretty good damage, especially if we take advantage of like some +1 gems weapons or something like that. But it should work out pretty well. So, and then basically the things after that might take a couple days to get to that point. Then I'm going to be doing some like maps with the character, talking about how to map on a Righteous Fire character, because there are a few specific considerations and maps that the Righteous Fire's characters can't do. And then I'll talk about how to approach the maps that you kind of can do but are a little bit sketchy, like half regen maps. And then I will talk about how to magic find with the character, and maybe we'll even go on and kill Atsuri. This is the scope of what I'm trying to do over the course of this week, so I'm looking forward to it. Can you do this with Sephel's Frame? Not really. I wouldn't. You could get by with Sephel's Frame and like a level 20 Purity Fire, like a level, especially if you can plus 2 the aura to get to level 22 using like Joffrey's Crest or something like that. I think there's ways you can do it like that, but it's much easier to just get Rise of the Phoenix. You can do low fire resist Righteous Fire characters using low life. You use Spring Leaf to get a lot of extra regen. That's one way of doing it. The idea is your regen needs to outscale the damage you take, and the most efficient way to do that is to get a lot of fire resist. So we'll have 91 fire resist on this character in the budget category, and in the more expensive category we'll get it like 92 or 93%. You can sell your Sephel Frame for Rise of the Phoenix? Yes, exactly. Sephel's Frame is like the same price as it. So, with that in mind, if you guys would like to join the leveling party, simply shoot me a message. Simply shoot me a message and we're just going to get started. So, let me get these guys in here for now. And this is all I'm going to start off with. Put Righteous Fire build into build command. Sure. I can do that. Edit com build. There we go. It links to the same thing that RF does. Okay, what do we got? We've got Starfish. Invite to party. Gilded. Invite to party. You could try and get a Corrupt Aussies. Elemental Weakness on hit. Yeah, you can do something like that. I don't mind. I won't have much to do anyway. I might as well curse. I think I'm a little too high. Yeah, you guys need to be level 1. Alright, you need to be a new character. And we're in Ambush, by the way. I think you're... No? There we go. Donger Al Pacino. Dongerino Al Pacino. What an incredible name. Alright, how are we going for party now? We've got one more spot, guys. One more spot. Oh, is it, does capital RF not work? It does work. You're just tripping, outsniped. Someone else already posted it. How do you feel about Doriani's Catalyst or Dietus endgame weapon over Divinarius? I probably won't use Divinarius on this character. I'll most likely use a Rumvarax or Brightbeak. But I have seen some Doriani's and Dietus setups, but it's not exactly this sort of build I'm making. I'm trying to make essentially what would be a beginner's Righteous Fire character. It has very good endgame scaling potential for once you turn from a beginner character into an advanced character, but it starts off as a very beginner-oriented Righteous Fire character. Skills I'm leveling with, not Molten Strike. We're going to be leveling with Fire Trap and Ice Nova. We're going to be taking Ice Nova to level 8 and no higher. Then we'll use Fire Trap for as long as it's useful, switching into Flame Blast at level 10 and Searing Bond once it becomes available. So I'm just going to get rid of my Molten Strike. We'll keep this nice and simple. I do have Flame Surge. I will actually get it. I will get it out, actually. I thought I had Flame Surge. There it is. I have a level 2 Flame Surge. I may test Flame Surge. I don't think it'll be particularly useful, but we'll give it a go anyway. Tomorrow, welcome. Alrighty, guys. How are we going? Is everyone has not leveled? Alright, they've leveled once. That's fine. Are you going for Magic Fund Righteous Fire or playing Endgame Righteous Fire? Both, Jolly Pizza. I plan on doing at least one day of both, or creating both and testing and showing how both would be executed. One and the same, X734. One thing you'll learn about me is I don't spend too much time on different mumbles and stuff. I'm more than happy to play with viewers. Alrighty guys, let's do this. Are you going to go Flame Surge in endgame? I will test Flame Surge in endgame, but it's not a core part of the build at all. Alright, so let's go... We go this one on 1 and this one on right click. The reason being is you can actually access your inventory while holding 1. And then click around in here, so you can actually just move stuff around while you're Ice Novering. It's pretty rad. Now I'm out of mana. Of course. Wow, why is my character so loud? Alright, what? It's down so low. Let's get some PoE music going though, that's what I need. That is what I need. Alright, hold on. Windows, Media. Acton's Nightmare! Come on, give me 9. Give me 9. That's the amount I want. Give me 9. All right, 7. That'll do. Hey, I leveled. All right, guys, let's do this. Today will be a short stream, guys. I got my hardware a little bit later than I was hoping. Let's open it, guys. Let's do it. Oh yeah, Ice Novering it. So yeah, I have to, it's my dad's birthday today, so I'm going to be going to, a dinner at 6 o'clock, so I need to end on time, basically. So I will be streaming for 3.5 hours. Am I desynced or something? The Marauder just looks super manky when he throws traps. Hold on, it's a, oh no. Oh, it's a higher latency zone, that's why. Alright, let's level these guys up. Creepy music. This is Ambush, guys. This will be a hardcore viable character by every stretch of, by every meaning of the word. Hardcore viable. Words hardcore viable. But I've chosen to play on Ambush because I already have the stuff on Ambush I need to play the character. It doesn't really matter too much. This is mostly about the learning process. Alright. Life and armor. It's pretty much going to be the entire build, is life. By the way, I have got a $5 donation from Patrick. Thank you for the donation, Patrick. Will I stream after? I will, what will I do? What will I be doing? I think tonight I'll probably make a video about the leveling skills and stuff that I explained earlier. Oh, there's a zone in here. Let's totally do this. Nah, let's level. We'll focus on the leveling. More important.
Dominus wanted me to die here. I was disappointed.
So yeah, tonight I'll probably be making a video on that, and I might also make a video on Star Citizen as well. But I will be streaming normal or longer time tomorrow. So it's going to be a full week of this project, this Righteous Fire project. Thank you, Apocalypse. Still, I will say that. And I'll say a couple hundred people saying happy birthday. Alright, more life and armor. Oh yeah, so very tanky. Should throw a fire trap down first. Get that burn damage happening.
My mana's gone.
Corrupted Zone's a pretty good XP. Yeah, I think it's more important that we kind of just move at a faster pace through the content at the moment, though. We'll go to Tidal Island, though. I want my Quicksilvers. I want to see if I can do this, even though we're playing softcore. I want to see if I can do this without dying. We'll go what I usually do and play with a hardcore mindset. Does Melee Splash work with life gain on hit? Yes, it does. Melee Splash causes you to hit more mobs, and per mob hit you get life back, so it's a very good idea to... Well, if you have... It depends. It depends on if you have like high attack speed, Melee Splash, multi-strike. If you're hitting a lot of mobs, then life gain on hit might be better than life leech. If you have Curse on hit instead of Fire Pen on Flame Surge, that could work instead of Ellie Prolif. You'd be sacrificing 2 gem slots though. I don't know if that'd be worth it. That creepy music. Like the intestines and stuff falling out when you click those bodies. It's so gruesome. I'm excited to be back, guys. It's good to be back in streaming. Oh, Glacial Cascade! Dongarino Al Pacino! Don't die, bro. Righteous Fire is usually somewhere around level 65 to 70. We'll probably switch around there after I do some like how to farm without Righteous Fire. Because that'll be a question people have, is like, how do I get the gear to do Righteous Fire when I can't farm with Righteous Fire without having the gear to do it? It's like, it's perfectly viable to farm with Flame Blast and Searing Bond, and that's what I'll show. Need to find an extra mana file somewhere. Oh, another level. Medicine chest. Take the Iron Ring, I suppose. Dexterity Iron Ring. Could it be any more useless? Could it be any more useless? Ah, position webcam. I was about to do that, but I got distracted. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I'm such a noob. I'm such a noob. Maximum noobishness engaged. Might actually be more helpful to not go through the regen first, but whatever. Looks like we're going through the regen. No, no, no. Give me the Quicksilver. Thank you. Bestil, what do you got for me, man? I don't know if I need any of this stuff, really. No. Screw it. Actually, no. Actually, guys, here you go. This is what we do. Sweep.
Hello.
We sell this and this to get a fire resist ruby ring. And then what we do later is we'll get a scepter. We can probably even do it now, even. Ooh, can we do this? Can we do this? Scepter. There is a... We need a scepter with blues on it, though. Alright, well, I'll keep an eye out for scepters. Because we'll give ourselves a +1 scepter a little bit later. Okay. Oh, 6-player life zombies. Cannibals even. Be sure to read my message in the last donation. Alright, man, I'll try and catch him. Hold on, I'll get the second monitor thing happening. There's a few things I should catch up on there. Alright, let's do this strongbox. Alright, we should make this move only. I don't need that. My flask. And... I don't think I need any of that stuff. And log in. How do I... There we go. Oh, Tychus. Settle down, buddy. Ziggy replaced me? Did you leave the party? We have one spot in the party then. If someone wants to join. Welcome back, Ames. What level do you think you'll get tonight? For what? It's like probably like actual 3 hours of leveling. We'll probably get through normal, I guess. Remind me later. Alrighty, let's do this. Superior poison arrow for someone. That's a good leveling skill. Alright, so keeping an eye out for scepters, especially with blue sockets. Blue and green sockets would be helpful. I forgot to leave a message, so here's a message. Can't wait to see you in the verse, Star Citizen. Oh yeah! Yes, I'm looking forward to, especially when they enable multiplayer on that. I'd love to challenge viewers to multiplayer matches and stuff for people that are in Star Citizen. It would be awesome. I'm looking forward to doing some dogfighting in the Star Citizen Arena Commander. I had like a 5-minute play around in it, and it feels very smooth. The way the ship's control is very cool, kind of like Battlestar Galactica style. It's called Newtonian or something. Darkwood Scepter! I'll take that anyway. It could be used for fire trapping in one level. I'll use it. I should probably check boots as well. We should grab some move speed boots as soon as possible. It's going to be good for the leveling speed. Oh, move speed boots! That's streamer RNG. First pair of boots I picked up. Move speed boots. Oh well, it works. Okay. Looks like I've got one more egg to go over here. There is another message. Congratulations on 50k subs, you filthy animal. Thank you, sir. Thank you. He called me a filthy animal. I'll take those scrolls. Alright, we can use this thing now. I will need a blue slot though for Ice Nova. Alright, I need to find a piece of gear with blue slot first though. So we can juggle these skill gems a little bit. Hey Ziggy, this character have any problems with having enough int dexterity? Maybe for leveling we might need to play around with like different amulets and stuff to get those stat requirements, but overall the build should be fine. For like the lower, we're only going to be using off stat stuff like lower levels really, and then we'll get the stats like where it's going to be a problem at lower levels, so the stats usually aren't too much of a problem, but later on it should be fine. So I'll sort of see how that goes. Shouldn't you turbo on PA? What? Are you saying I should use Poison Arrow? Someone else is using Poison Arrow. I'm gonna stick with the spells for this character. Hey, Asian Koala, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Glad you've enjoyed the videos. So Val Burning Arrow can 1 or 2 shot Perpetus in Cruel, good to know. I've heard it is pretty strong. Val Cruise Seeker Missile. Val Cruise Missile, something like that. Alright, let's go Flood of Depths and get our passive point. Do I have my game music off? Yes, I do, good. Oh, shrine. Uh-oh, frozen. Is this a crit shrine? It is a diamond shrine. Oh, 2 strong boxes over there. Nice. Oh yeah, the XP is so good. Oh man, that XP. That is glorious. Perfect. Let's do this one too. Oh, farming the XP, so good. Alright, there's a few blue sockets there I can grab. Surely I could find a blue socket in here somewhere. Wrapped mints, that'll do. Perfect. Alright, give me this thing. Give me this thing. +1. Oh, this one isn't a +1. This is +1 to level of lightning. Whatever, I'll use it for now. We can use it for the vendor recipe a little bit later. What else have we got here? Anything useful? Tychus having a quality silk at the moment. Good. Oh no, those will be fine. Anything else? Rusted coif, that could be handy. Alright, I need to get some more. Scroll the wisdom, there's one. Gonna be magic finding for the group. Oh man, everything's running so much smoother now that I fixed my computer. I was surprised how much difference it made. So what happened, guys, was I lost one of my RAM sticks. That's all, like pretty minor, but it made a huge difference to the overall performance of my system. I do a lot of things at once usually, I suppose, and that is pretty heavy on RAM. Like I have a lot of web browsers open and things like that. There's a Quicksilver over there. Well, I've got one already. There's a medium Minifast though. I'll take that. A big thing for like leveling speed, and it sort of comes from racing, you'll learn it a lot if you do some racing, is learning the things to look out for, what weapons to look out for, to like look out for potions, boots, belts, you know, rings and amulets, things like that. I'm still only average at it, in general. I'll put like, in case I run out of mana. Amy has a question. Sure, shoot. Yes, in pretty much all races except for very short races. Oh, right. So Amy asked if we always go and grab the Quicksilver in races. I said basically only in very short races, like 12-minute races, do you sometimes not. Probably didn't actually need to go back and do the Granddaddy Crab thing here, but do I need any of this stuff? Probably not. Fireball might be handy to have though. We'll put Fireball in there anyway. Okay. Passive. I'm surprised Marauder gets Fireball, actually. That's interesting. Uh-oh. Something bad happened. What's up, Ames? You forgot biscuits? Oh, for the base. Oops. Hey Ziggy, what would you link to a Poison Arrow build? I'm going to catch up with your Righteous Fire. I think faster, slower projectiles, because they increase projectile damage, which increases poison. I think, does Conk Effect work? I don't know if Conk Effect works. I don't know. I would highly suggest doing some research on I'll grab the Iron Wing, could be handy, on Poison Arrow builds and how they work. Mine is a good choice. Mine and Trap are both good choices. Quality. Flask seems good to me. There's this shield, which probably not going to be able to use until we get some more intelligence. Alright, here's the next level. Leveling a new character? Leveling a new character, yeah. It's a Righteous Fire. I'm doing a Righteous Fire sort of project, I guess I would call it. Because I'm sort of taking a character through from the beginning to endgame, to late endgame, over the course of a week, dealing with Righteous Fire, a Righteous Fire build. If you type in !RF, it'll come up with a link. Someone's done it there. Dead end. Don't follow me, guys. Oh yeah, Empower is a good choice for Poison Arrow too. Iron Grip, if you have enough strength to make it worth it. This one's worth of a chance if anyone's got one. Guessing not. It had, like, no mobs in it. There you go. Yeah, Arakitiki is an okay leveling item. I'm trying to avoid using heaps of like twinking leveling gear to sort of just show how the basic leveling process goes. We'll be able to use Flame Blast very soon in a couple levels. I should use 2 mana flasks. There's no reason to have 3 life flasks at this level. From the fact I two-shot myself, there was a Reflect mob in that pack.
My mana is gone.
No, out of mana. Hack them. Hack them. I suppose I should grab that anyway. Upgrade out of those. Any ideas on how a Raging Spirit build could be done? You should check out my Raging Spirit Magic Find build that I was working on prior to the Invasion League. I was testing out some ideas. I didn't end up sort of finishing the build, but it might be good inspiration for you. I went dual totems with, I think I went like elemental support, and the idea was to get a lot of them out and give them elemental auras. Didn't you say you were going to use 2 curses? I'll use 1 curse to begin with, and if I can get a +1 curse item, so either Vald or something like one of the rings or something that gives an extra curse, then I will use the 2nd curse. You can technically use 3 curses on Righteous Fire. You can use Elemental Weakness, Flammability, and Vulnerability, but I'll probably just use 2. Unless we get some nice crops. This is gonna be good. Oh yeah. Praise the destruction. How much damage does Fireball do at this point? Enough to kill an almost dead mob. Oh! Hype. Are you going to incorporate Flame Surge? I'll test Flame Surge, but I don't. It's not like a core. It's not like a core part of this character. Get wrecked, Kaduku. Give us your RNG, bro. Give us your RNG. Leather cap. I'll take it. Actually, I might need the... There you go, someone else can have it. Alright, what we should do now is... I don't know if we can use it at this level even. We might need to be a level 11 before we can even use the recipe. I'll do it once I get Flame Blast anyway. Oh, this is only a green socket. I'll wait for a better scepter, I think. I should definitely start checking for scepters from the vendor though. Have I seen Willie's crafting video? The Prayer to RNGs has had me laughing hard. No, I started watching it, but I haven't had time to finish watching it yet. But I'm looking forward to it. Looks like a good video. I've got it up in one of my browser tabs at the moment. Just haven't watched it yet. Did that fire trap just like not go off? I think he must have leap slammed and destroyed it. No, what? I swear my fire traps are not going off. Broken fire traps. What's up? No biscuits, annoyed. No flour or biscuits, man. Got any room in the party? I think we might, yeah. Who wanted to, got an invite? There you go, man. Come on down. Okay, Ember Mill, it's not going to be helpful for me, but someone might want that. And any scepters? Darkwood Scepter, red and green. Meh. We're looking for blue. Blue and green maybe. But pretty much blue. So while you were gone, I picked up Eve again. Have you been enjoying it? Hilarity has ensued. I think Star Citizen will be my Eve. I'm looking forward to that. Who are you playing with? Just viewers. Zelmerix. A selection of viewers. Are you doing a 1.4 unique items review? Yeah, I'm planning on. I just need to sort of get that done tonight, I think. Probably. That's when I'll do that. There we go, level 9 now. One more level till Flame Blast. We need some more int to use Flame Blast, so I'll have to grab an int amulet soon. Or some sort of int gear. There's no int we can get for a while, is there? We could go and grab versatility for a while. Will allow us to use our skills for a bit, and we can respec out of that easily enough.
My mana is gone.
That might actually be a good idea. Ah, Lapis Amulet, perfect. That timing. So good. Streamer RNG in full force again. But yeah, it looks like we're out of decks for Fire Trap now. What level is Ice Nova? 3? Alright, heaps. It's good to be streaming again, Ham. I was definitely missing it. Tychus, you look so awkward. Chill out, bro. He damaged you in a safe zone, so he got gibbed by like guards or something. Pretty much, it sounds like.
The slave is not a man.
Is Star Citizen going to be free to play? Yeah, that's the plan. It will be free to play, I think. There might be like an initial buy-in or something, in order to get you like your first ship sort of thing. I don't know, it's pretty interesting. It's going to have like an Eve style Plex system, I believe. Something like that. There was no slack time, Galley, man. I was going ham on the YouTube stuff. No slack time, bro. I didn't have any days off. Star Citizen is an upcoming space MMO. Just recently, their dogfighting module released. It's a very graphical version of Eve, I guess. Easier to get into, more graphical version of Eve. It's in very early alpha at the moment. So far, there's only this dogfighting module, which I'll be putting some coverage up of soon. Let's grab this thing. Double Ice Nova time. Double Ice Nova. Oh yeah. There's a blue scepter. That might be worth it. Just focus on Flame Blast. What is it to begin with? It doesn't matter, because you need it to be a blue as well. It needs to be crafted blue. So you need either a transmute, which I do have anyway, or one that's already blue. So that's good. That gets us sorted out for that. I'll go vendor recipe that in a moment. As soon as I level. Did I watch? No, I haven't watched it, Gally. Senpai noticed you. Consider self-noticed.
Every death brings me life.
Alright, I'm taking a quick trip to town, guys. I'll be back in a second. I have to go make a +1 scepter. So here is the vendor recipe for +1 scepter, guys. We have
What little help I can offer is yours.
a ruby ring. Oops, no, we have to go to sell. A ruby ring, and then it has to be a magical or rare scepter. And it'll give you back... Hold on, what? What am I missing here? Is it too low a level? I swear I'm not missing anything. Vendor recipe. Do you need a transmute as well? No? What am I missing? Let me have a look. Missing an alt shard? What? Oh, you need an alteration. Ah, shit. Hold on. Let me double check. Crafting. Oh, you need an alteration. Yes, okay, good. Alright, thanks, man. What's it to purchase alterations? For Augs with augmentation? Alright, I'm taking a shortcut. Taking a shortcut. Alright, so there we go. It's a ruby ring, an alteration, and a blue or rare scepter. Well, it could work with wands and daggers as well, though. So, I've made sure to get one with blue, though, so I can use Flame Blast in there. And that means we're going to have a higher damage Flame Blast. And we can just stick that in there for now. Might as well just use this in their offhand. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Not interested in that. What else did I want to do? Oh, I suppose I can, like, augment this as well. There's no harm in doing that. 6% increased fire damage. I'll take that. That's like the best thing I could have augmented. Alright, fresh TP. Thank you, sir. Thank you, guys. Alright, so we got the Flame Blast action happening now. Cool. I don't really need Ice Nova anymore, so we can chuck that away. Like, we want to keep that though for later, but we don't need that at all for leveling. Fire Trap will still be useful. I don't know if Fireball will be useful at all. Oops, I mistargeted that thing. Oh! Fail. I haven't leveled with Flame Blast before. Should be interesting. Oh, red beak! Someone got a red beak. Nice. Does it cost mana for channeling? Does it? Oh, there you go. It does. I didn't know that. I thought it just had one initial mana cost. Mana cost 6. It costs mana for each stage of the channeling. Does it? I was wondering why I was running out. Anything else I need in here? Silken Vest? Nah. We're okay without a chest for now. %6 fire damage? Well, if you insist. Alright, so the damage of Flame Blast should be pretty good. It seems pretty good so far. Let's go kill Brutus. And we can throw down a Fire Trap while we channel if we want as well. Eventually we'll use Ellie Prolif on Flame Blast. But for now it should just be good for leveling straight up as is. How does Lightning Arrow deal with Reflect? Easy peasy, man. It's one of the easy ones to deal with Reflect. Life gain on hit. Chain Lightning Arrow with life gain on hit with LMP. It's like infinite. That's like way more life than you can take to Reflect. Come on, bro. It seems so laggy and high latency. Flame Blast. Die. Settle. Die. Settle. Oh, another unique. Oh, someone got 1,000 ribbons. What? Oi. Settle. Shh. Relax. Relax. It's gonna be okay, bro. Took Spirit Shield. I suppose I could check that out. Velvet Slippers. Let's check out the slippers. Some resists. I think I'm okay with that resist, to be honest. We'll drop these for someone else. I'll drop them for someone else. Ty, chill, chill. Shh, relax. What's a Red Beak? Red Beak is a sword that gives extra damage on low life. Oi! Alright, I'll be back in a second. I can sneak outside, I think. Come on. Tychus has got to go perform security guard duties. Sapphire ring, I'll take that.
My mana is gone.
Well, Flame Blast certainly does some pretty severe damage. I'm one-shotting mobs in a 6-player... Well, no, what? 4-player instance. Alright, that's pretty good damage. It's a bit awkward to use, but I think I'll get used to that. It's because I've never used it before. Okay. He's making sure puppies aren't invading his yard again. You guys have such good memory, like the little stories I tell you and stuff. It's pretty funny. Alright guys, let's do this. Oh yeah. Yeah, you don't need Searing Touch. You can make this for like 1 alteration, and it's pretty good really. Good enough. Ugh. 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 the one stack. Where did everyone go? We go this way, guys. You can't go through that path. She remember party blocks it off. You guys remember that part? Recently picked up 3 dragons with max roll. That's pretty funny that you should ask that. Yeah, as someone mentioned in the chat, I did in a video recently in which I priced that exact item. I got a max roll falling 3 dragons and I priced it in the video. Yeah, check out my video on pricing, man. It shows you how to price your items like that. And thank you guys for recommending it. It would be good if you guys like recommend that video when people are asking for price checks like that, like stuff that can be pretty easily like learnt, like things like that, uniques, gems, stuff like that. Pretty tough little dude. I'll let someone else open it. We'll channel. Someone open it. You got it. Open, 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 open it. There we go. Prices go for 1 Exalt to 8 Chaos. For falling perfect rolled ones, or for perfect rolled ones, well then the lowest priced one that isn't sold still might be too high a price. That might mean that the demand's not there for it, in which case you may need to price under that. That was a bit of a miss. It's gonna take a while to get him in the AoE. Yes. I'll get one with 3 sockets later, so I can have all my gems in there. Bronze Scepter could be good. That's green and blue. I need an ID. Scroll of Wisdom somewhere. Thanks for the linking the price checking video, Chris. NZ Latitude, thank you for subscribing, bro. I appreciate that.
My mana is gone.
Okay. I should probably put a chest armor on soon, I think. Doing okay without at the moment, though. If you could get hold of some of your friends in Blizz Australia and get me into WoW Warlords of Draenor Alpha, that would be amazing. I don't know if I have any pull with. I don't know if I have any pull with people outside of Australia. But if you're a person in media inside of Australia, then maybe I'd be able to do something for you. Ziggy, you were back. Yeah, man, welcome back. Finally got the computer fixed. Feels good to be back and streaming. Loving it. And very excited to get... I've been so keen to do this Righteous Fire Marauder project as well. Flame Blast is pretty sick. Flame Blast is pretty sick. Especially running with a party, the fact that it one-shots stuff in a party means that everyone else can tank and you can just channel and then one-shot them. Can you subscribe from phone or not, Ziggy? I can't see why you couldn't. It should just link to PayPal or something like that, or you can just put in your credit card info. It shouldn't be too hard to subscribe for your phone. Thank you for considering subscribing, by the way. Could this build be any foreshadowing to your unique ring? No. My unique ring is going to be mostly about the leveling process in general, and about some of the general game concepts. It's kind of a meta item. It's like a meta comment on what I think is cool about the game, knowledge. And that's what the ring will be about. So it won't be any particular build, the ring. Been lurking for a long time to show support. Thank you, man, I appreciate that. Also, some love to all my lurkers there in the background, just chilling out. I know you guys don't like to be called out specifically or comment all the time, but just enjoy watching the stream, so I appreciate that. I'm really looking forward to your Righteous Fire video series on YouTube. Yeah, me too, man. I'm excited about this idea of doing this, of having this week sort of project of a build and taking you guys through the process. Because this is a good one to show as well, because it also captures very well what's a very powerful way to level at the moment, which is using these fire skills like this. Oh, Rogue Exile. Oh shit. I don't have any any mana. The Marauder so casually casts fireballs. It's just like... Look at him, he puts no effort into it. Just kind of like his just casually flinging snowballs or something. Scrolls of Wisdom. This one, I will use this. How about these gloves? How are these guys? Might as well. Don't actually play PoE, but love the stream. Awesome, man. I find it very rad that you guys are able to sort of enjoy it despite not really playing the game yourself. Alright, let's go grab the passive point before we do continue on. Hey, Grubly, welcome back, man. It's good to be back, myself. Portal Scrolls, alright. Okay. Do I want to start heading out, or do I want to grab Versatility for now? Versatility might be handy because it's going to be a while before I can get any int. Or is it? Can I grab this int? Let me check my build for a second. 2 points for that one, or 2 points for 20. 2 points for 30 or 2 points for 20? Or I can just grab like 10 int as we go past. Yeah, no, I'll just start going through. We'll just start going down this way. Oh, there we go, down this way. What's cool, the Ziggy? I don't even have PC, mainly a console gamer, but I still watch. Remember watching you for the first time when I started playing Diablo 3, helped me a lot. Keep up awesome Word, I'll subscribe soon. I can figure this shit out on a phone. Awesome, man. Enjoy the stream. Oh, that's my ally. Like, what is this thing? Channeling little flaming skulls. That's a pretty good leveling skill, I reckon. Nice and safe. I'm pretty new to the game, but it looks like an interesting main skill to use. Yeah, Flame Blast is very powerful. Obviously, it takes like a bit to be able to channel it, but if you're very tanky, without any real support, it does a lot of damage. Reinvite? Sure thing, man. Sorry, I missed your other message. What's your favorite skill in PoE?
Mana's gone.
That's pretty tough. I really like EK. I think EK is a very cool skill, a very cool spell. A lot of people find EK boring, but I think it's. I like the way it works. I like the way it feels. I like its AOE field. I like how chunky it feels, how meaty it feels. Like it has very heavy impact. Like the way it stuns mobs when it hits really hard. Oh, Gem Cutter's box. Someone activated it. I guess we won't be re-rolling it. Well, we got a Vile Gem at least. Someone went ham on the activation. I don't think I need any of those. You can have it. Dead end. Sorry, Galia, I missed your story, bro. If you wanna repeat, feel free to. Ziggy, why you ignore you? It's not been intentional, Oknon. It's been a few days, so maybe I'm not as good as keeping up with the chat as I have been. Have you played FTL with Advanced Edition enabled? Yeah, my playthrough I did on YouTube was with the Advanced Edition enabled. I liked the stuff that I encountered in it that people said were from Advanced Edition. It was cool. The correct answer is Ball Lightning? Yes, Ball Lightning is amazing. the skill that never was. But yeah, playing with Ball Lightning for a couple hours was really fun. It might actually be coming to the game soon, guys. It'll probably be, I wouldn't be surprised if it's going to be like a Vile Gem. Like, it won't be a Vile Gem, but be like a Vile Gem in the sense that it's something you can't use all the time, but is powerful when you can use it. 5% increased cast speed? Hell yeah! Sick find. I want to ask a girl out, but I have no money. Ideas? Yes, invite her over and cook for her or something, man. That's always a very, very good idea. And is very mature too. Girls are like that. Especially, I don't know how old you are, Gally. I'm guessing somewhere around early 20s maybe. Or late teens. But a girl around that age, well, a girl around any age will appreciate it, but you'll be especially mature. What do you think? Should Gally invite a girl over to cook for her?
Yeah, or a picnic with just some deli stations.
Yes, a picnic is a very good idea. Like, get like a nice selection of gourmet foods and just get like a wooden chopping board and wrap it all up in a picnic basket. Man, girls will go crazy for it. Wrap it all up in a picnic basket and then just like place everything on the wooden chopping board and, have at it together.
You don't even need to buy much of the gourmet stuff.
Yeah, just buy like, a couple pieces of a nice meat, a couple pieces of nice cheese, just small amounts of nice things. And then enjoy and talk about the flavors together. Just invite her out to lunch, but then be like, let's go for a picnic. Hold on, we're gonna go turn the Fairgraves thing in. Yes, cooking for girls is very good. Oh, we already did this? What? I'm tripping. But I don't, but when I say I have no money, I mean I don't have enough to take her out, but a picnic is easy. Yeah, no, you can do like a picnic for 20-25 bucks easy with really nice food. And if you select like nice gourmet foods, it's not going to look like you're poor. I don't know, I think I got Fairgraves. I just don't think I went back to town. Cider? Yeah. Totally. Totally cider. Than water, yes. It's more fancy than water. Alright, let's go this way. Is this Righteous Fire only party? No, no. It's not a good idea to make a Righteous Fire party in general, guys. The guys might be playing Righteous Fire, but for leveling it's not an issue anyway. But multiple Righteous Fire characters in the party don't really synergize that well. I will go get my Fairgraves reward real quick. The worst thing that can happen, Galley, is not very severe. Trust me, man. The worst thing that can happen for a girl, for asking a girl out, is she says no, bro. That's about it. It's very not a big deal. Molten Shell would be good. Hold on, do I need any of these other guys? No, Molten Shell's good. Or Leap Slam could be handy for just leveling. Let's grab Leap Slam. Alright, I might grab a chest now of some description. I'll just keep an eye out for some sort of chest armor. Do you have any other move speed boots, bro? Any move speed boots, man? Any move speed? Does not appear to. Alright, let's grab this thing. Hold on, what? Coves.
My mana's gone.
Not gone enough. Explosion. You can do it, Galley. I believe in you, bro. I completely whiffed that one. There should be a TP in Cove still, unless the guy took it back. And my axe. Hey, Mercury Tides. I'll be using Leap Slam or Whirling Blades, or both. It kind of depends on the weapon you go for. If you go for Rumvarax, Whirling Blades. If you go for Brightbeak, Leap Slam is better. Where do you even buy a picnic basket? Are you supposed to make it yourself? You don't really have to have a picnic basket. Be creative. Just use a bag if you want. Don't use like your moldy old backpack though. It's probably not a good idea. Buying a Wicker picnic basket, probably any like home store or any like Target or anything would have it, I'm sure.
A nice fabric bag, not one of those green bags, but you know.
Some sort of fabric bag.
Subtle, not too girly.
I won't be able to watch this weekend. It's my birthday on Sunday, and I'm sad I'll miss your streams. You still love me? Of course, bro. Happy birthday for the weekend. You should do what you thoroughly enjoy on your birthday. Have a good time, man. 29 int Lapis. My current ab Lapis is very nice, though. Life and Resist. But I can chuck a I can chuck a chance on it. Cold resist. 1% leeches his life. Nice. Ami going down. Someone may find that useful. Hey, Price is right. Welcome back, man. Yes, it's very good to be back myself. Let's go grab our auras or... Wait, no, we get support gems or something? The worst thing that can happen when you ask a girl that happens after her first few dates when you impregnate her and she eats your head. Ah, yes. When she's actually turns out to be an alien. Well, that is probably the worst case scenario, but pretty unlikely at least. Praying mantis? Yes, it is kind of praying mantis-like, isn't it?
Greetings.
The worst thing that could happen, she laughs in your face and you're embarrassed, and then you realise she was a jerk and you're not interested in her anyway. Let's get like an appropriate chest, can we? Can we get an appropriate chest, bro? 8? What is all these crappy low-level chests? Well, whatever. This one will do. I'm gonna link Leap Slam and Life Gain on hit there. Let's go 1. Let's go Fire Trap and Fireball. Alright, let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Cavern of Wrath. Righteous Fire has a set radius. You used increased AoE on the passive tree, support gems, and things like that to increase its AoE. You can also snapshot with things like Divinarius as well.
My mana is gone.
And there we go. There's some boots and stuff to check. I'll check the boots. Oh, I can't check the boots. Someone else will have to check the boots. Yes, I like that craze. If you don't ask, you always lose. There's no worse a loss than the not trying loss. That's the most embarrassing loss in my mind. Is there a way to speed up how fast it expands? Flame Blast can be sped up using faster casting. So using the faster casting support or having increased casting speed on your passive tree will increase the rate at which it expands. You'll see it's much faster on higher level characters. I have nothing that supports the spell whatsoever, and yet it's already pretty good. What's that, Ames? Craze? I was what? I was abducted by you, yes. Craze. Amy says sorry for not coming back from Arcade last night. I abducted her to watch some Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Haha, Aussie instance. Sucked in, suckers. Get latency. Explode on me, see if I care. See if I even care. Is this a week-long race, or are you just re-rolling? This is a week-long personal project to work on a Righteous Fire character over the course of a week and make a series of guides about that. So it's not an actual race though, we're just playing on ambush.
The ancestors watch over me.
It's a knowledge to conquer experiment. We are acquiring knowledge, and then I'm helping by sharing that knowledge with you guys. Stand a bit more directed than usual. Something I'm trying. Hey Avocado, welcome back, man. It's good to be back myself. Alright, let's grab this thing there. Power ring. I should probably... I don't need lightning resist in here. Power ring will be actually helpful at this point. No, that's not helpful at all, though. Gold resist. Rarity, energy shield. Whatever, that'll do. Hold on, taking a shortcut. TP up at Merv.
Will I be playing hardcore in the new league in July? There's probably like a 90% chance yes. Unless it's like the softcore league sounds like super balls fun and the hardcore league sounds very, very boring, but it's unlikely that'll happen.
Your Monday musing about how to start relationships helped me ask someone out after months of being terrified of being rejected. And how did it go, man? How did it go? If you don't mind. Even if it's like she said no, I'm sure you probably don't really care that much about it now. Like I'm sure you don't lament the fact that she said no and that you asked her out. So I'm glad the video was able to help, man. Especially when those Monday musings videos are helpful. I'm very happy to hear that. Thank you, Schnur.
Mana's gone.
Ziggy, would you consider doing a video on how you set up OBS for streaming? Yeah, I could probably do that. Maybe I'll do that on my other channel, my RL channel, which I haven't uploaded a video to in ages. Man, there's exactly, Schnur. There's nothing wrong with enjoying PoE the way you want to enjoy it, man. Look at me, I'm like completely out of mana at the moment. Rip my mana. Alright, let's get some default attack action going on in here then. Right click is Flame Blast. There we go. There's some more mana. It's this big explosion thing. I hope if nothing else, you guys got out of my last video, my hardcore in Diablo 3 versus hardcore in Path of Exile video, that hardcore should be about
Waiting is over, Mervale.
enhancing your game experience, not about avoiding the jeers of others. That's the main thing. I pre-leveled my Righteous Fire and Flame Surge to 17 just to be ready. There's actually no reason to level Righteous Fire, I believe, in a Righteous Fire character. It only increases spell damage. If you're playing a Righteous Fire Flame Surge though, that makes sense, I suppose. Good point. Good point, Ziggy, who just thought of the mistake I was making. But in a pure Righteous Fire damage character, you can use level 1 Righteous Fire. It doesn't change the actual flat damage it deals to people. It's based on your life. Slay some monkeys. Let's activate this thing, shall we? Oh! Oh, damn! Love it. Can I handwrite a love letter and send it to you? I would be honoured. I don't have a PO box set up yet though, but it has been something a few people have requested. No, I don't plan on playing any Counter-Strike. I have plenty of games I want to play already. Why is Why is it a trend of people playing Counter-Strike? I find that surprising. I know Mano was playing some Counter-Strike. I think it was Mano. Who else has been playing Counter-Strike? I didn't realize it was a trend. Is it like really popular at the moment or something? Like more than usual?
My mana's gone.
I should probably keep Leap Slam at a low level, just for cost. What games do you want to play right now, Ziggy? Path of Exile, Diablo, Star Citizen, Arcade. Those are the main ones at the moment. Also some Dark Souls, and maybe some Van Helsing. I kind of want to play that too. Let's start going up this way. Great One plays it. Great One only plays Counter-Strike right now. I feel pretty safe in a party like this at the moment, even not IDing lockboxes. I'm very tanky at the moment. That chain belt I want to ID though. Let's get these things for Wisdom Scrolls. Strength, ES, fast charges used. Yeah, sure. Okay. Chromatic. There's a 3-socket 20% elemental damage. That one is sick. I'll definitely use that. I need a... It's alright, I can cheat a little bit, use a transmute here. Okay, so what we're going to do then is go... I'm going to get a new scepter now. Even though this one was pretty good, I could probably replace this one. Let's just get whatever red gem, and I need an alteration.
Hello.
So, blue, alteration. Oh, hold on. I need to do these separate. Ruby ring. There we go, +1 to fire gems. Oops. And we'll augment this thing as well. 10% cold res. Meh. Not too bad. Oh, I actually need the intelligence from this thing. Okay. I'll need to grab some more intelligence pretty soon then. There's actually no fire things I want just yet. That's only Searing Bond later on. Do we have... Aramvarax is level 17, next level. Alright, I'll grab Aramvarax ready then. And maybe I can get some more intelligence by then. Alright bro, you're just gonna have to chill out for now. Is my group full? Let's have a look. No, group's not full. You can join 15, that's fine. Invite to party. 20 is a bit high, but come along anyway, you'll be right. I found a Righteous Fire low life build shield. What nodes do I get same as your build? You're talking about Springleaf. Springleaf Righteous Fire build I haven't really looked into. It's a bit different, so I'm not sure what route you would go. It'd probably be pretty similar in terms of passive tree though. Alright, let's go up to the Chamber of Sins first, guys. Have I had any problems disconnecting while streaming PoE? No, I've never like disconnected from PoE because of streaming or anything. Syndra. Wow, it wrecks in solo, huh?
My mana's gone.
Except when I botch up the cast. No, no! Get back in the radius, you jerk. What an a-hole. Oh, Gabe's dodging my flame blast. What a boss. Fine then. You're so tanky, bro. Extra life. Got the flame blast coming off. There we go. That's what I want to see. Some flame blasting action. Hey man, you said you maybe did the snapshotting. You have to, otherwise it doesn't do any damage. What are you talking about, Fortuna? Snapshotting with Righteous Fire? I will definitely be snapshotting with Righteous Fire, but I'll also discuss how to play Righteous Fire character without snapshotting. and it's perfectly viable. I've seen people do it, and still do pretty good damage. It's definitely better to snapshot though if you can. Like, there's no real drawback to it unless you have like arbitrary issues with not wanting to snapshot. Righteous Fire doesn't stack, no. The highest damage Righteous Fire will deal its damage to mobs. It's like Searing Bond's beams not stacking as well. So there's not much synergy in having two Righteous Fire characters in the same group. Okay, what else have we got here? Grab the waypoint on here, so we can come back and get Creighton later. What did they do to dual wielding? I think it's a 10 or 20% more physical damage when dual wielding. It's just like a flat buff you get while dual wielding. And to counteract the OP-ness a bit of dual strike, they reduced its damage a little bit. But overall, it's a big physical damage buff to dual wielding. So many people were worried when I sort of hinted at a change coming to dual wielding. They thought it was getting nerfed, and people were panicking, man. They were like rampaging and rioting in the streets. But everything turned out okay, just as I said. Need to quickly get some more intelligence. It'll be quite a few levels before we get some. Molten Strike's going ham. Great Mana Flask, I'll take that. Can't use it yet. Someone's going ham with the Vile Fireballs. Fine then, no one going fine. Why not level as Ground Slammer? Because I think this is easy to scale. You don't need very good gear at all. And it does a ridiculous amount of damage. But leveling as Ground Slam is definitely a viable option. I don't think it's as fast as this though. I don't think it's as fast as going Flame Blast, Searing Bond.
The spirits are restless and angry here. I can feel it in my blood.
Oh, hold on. I need more dexterity before I can use that. So I'll be getting some dexterity in a couple levels, I think. Man, it might be handy just to go down here and grab these two. Just to give me the stats I need for a while. Might actually do that. What do you like, chest? I'll take it. I've never asked a girl out in person. Always done via text message or phone or something. You can do it, bro. I believe in you.
My mana is gone.
Let's probably check out my support gem situation for Flame Boss soon. Like, can I get like chance to ignite and stuff like that happening? I feel like they're all around level 30 though, everything I want to use. Can I have your Demon Hunter gear on Diablo? Oh wait. No trading? Yeah, the answer would still be no. Pretend you are a confident person, Gally. Doesn't need to be anyone in particular, just pretend you're a confident version of yourself. Confidence needs to be practiced, and it's only really practiced by doing stuff, and sometimes you need to pretend to be that confident person. You're into drama, aren't you? Simply act. Little bit preemie on the flame blasting there. It's okay, it happens to everyone, man. No need to stress. Grabbing the currency. Okay, let's go down and get these guys nice and quick. I'm up for some better leveling stats. We can simply respec out of those nice and easily later on. 2-stone ring. What do you got for us? Increased accuracy and light radius. No, thank you. For any leveling, for leveling any spell base, you just want +1 gems like +1 Fire Scepter. Yep, that's exactly what I got going on here. I also rolled this one, +1 level with fire damage. Can't use it at the moment, I need more intelligence. Would you recommend I try Ambush before trying Invasion? Yeah, if you've never really played much Path of Exile, then you'll probably enjoy some Ambush. I would recommend going Ambush first. It's probably a more fun league overall. And the game's already punishing enough without going hardcore on your first character. Yeah, stream of mobs, pretty annoying, huh? Where's the... What are we missing? There he is. Will the buff to dual wield make my wings plus Bringer of Rain go up 700 DPS? Oh, the buff to dual wield made my wings plus Bringer of Rain go up 700 DPS. Nice, man. Isn't Wings of Entropy more elemental though? Like they're not... Aren't they like fire and chaos or something? So you wouldn't have gotten too much out of them. But still, more DPS is more DPS. So many flame blasters in the party. I love it. poor mobs just like constantly getting stun locked by flame blast. Yeah, 2-week charity race was really good. I hope we get more blending of the league races like that. It's a good chance to bring the community together too, I liked it a lot. I'd also like to see more softcore races, I think. I think the one I played before was pretty good. What do you think will get nerfed for the next leaves? I don't really think there'll be much nerfing. I think some lesser used things will be buffed. I think people are talking about snapshotting being removed though, which could be considered a nerf for things that snapshot. So Righteous Fire could be one of those. Oh, well, I guess I won't. I was gonna pinch that. Alright, let's get dexterity first. I should be able to use... Actually, if I remove the int... Oh, I can. Okay, cool. There's a rumvaraxing action going on now. Therefore, our resists are now overcapped. Love it. Such easy resistance. So, a rumvarax, for those of you guys less familiar, 56 ore resist on this one here. It reduces the rarity of items, but that's really not a big deal for leveling. It's not really even a big deal in the grand scheme of things for an item with 55 ore res on it. If you don't need the weapon slot, it's fantastic just holding it as a stat stick. Yeah, I'd like to see a self-found race of some description. They'd have to make it self-found solo though, because otherwise, as a party, you can still trade.
My mana is gone.
Up or down? I was heading up. Snapshot builds will be buffed to compensate. Yeah, hopefully if like snapshotting is removed and Righteous Fire turns out pretty weak, which I still think it'll be pretty strong. Hopefully there are some like increases to that sort of thing a little bit. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be continuing the Arcade series for sure, man. It's a bit of a it's going to be a tricky series to do with like beta happening and like what I can do with alpha and it being like a very group-oriented MMO, but I'll do my best to keep the series going and keep the guides happening. Snapshotting is when you activate an ability that takes into account some of your buffs. So, for example, Righteous Fire is activated ability, and it takes a snapshot when you activate it of your current buffs that are associated with it. So, let's say you are holding Red Beaks and you are at low life, which gives you 100% extra damage while holding a Red Beak. Activating Righteous Fire will take a snapshot of you having that 100% increased extra damage, and Righteous Fire will deal 100% more damage. If you then remove low life and remove the Red Beak, your Righteous Fire, that one you casted back then, will still have that increased damage. It's essentially taken a snapshot of your stats at the time. So you are then free to wear another weapon. So that's what people do. Is they equip 2 Red Beaks. They go to low life using a Blood Magic aura, and then they activate Righteous Fire to take a snapshot of it at high damage, and then they remove the aura and they remove the Red Beaks and switch over to something else, like a Rumvarax. So then they get like the resist of a Rumvarax, but they still have the damage of Red Beak on that cast of Righteous Fire. It's like an instanced cast. It's used with summons a lot as well. My Wings plus Bring of Rains is mostly huge fizz damage converted to elemental using added fire, hatred, and lots of added weapon, Ellie, and Ellie damage gem. So you got a pretty nice boost out of it then. I'm getting lost reading chat. Have you ever tried Marvel Heroes? Yeah, I tried Marvel Heroes in beta. I haven't tried it recently though. And I do keep hearing that they've improved it immensely. So I'll probably give it another shot soon. Give it another go to see what's changed. Where's the boss? Oh, there he is. It's hard to tell which Flame Blast is mine. There we go. Alrighty, let's get out of here. Any definite date on Arcade beta? And will be beta open or invite? It should only be invite. I haven't heard anything about an open beta. There might be an open beta later though. And any definite dates yet? No, not that I know of. Flammability, Warlord's Mark, Incinerate, Anger, Enduring Cry. What do I actually need? I should have... There's a level 18 Purity Fire. Using a lower level one is actually not really necessary. Oh, I have Chance to Ignite now. Cool. I'll have to use that pretty soon then for Flame Blast. Ellie Prolift and Fast Casting are ready for once that those are available. What else have we got? I don't think I have any sockets or anything really. Enduring Cry might be handy.
What?
I think that's the only one that will really be handy. I suppose I could run a Purity of Fire for people though. Like, it's not gonna hurt. All right, let's do that then. All right, let's head down to the left then, guys. You streaming tomorrow, Ziggy? Yeah, definitely. I'll be streaming every day over the coming week, pretty much. Is someone in the party running Clarity? What went out in your PC? It was just memory. One of my RAM sticks died. So it just took a long time to get another one. So it was a bit awkward. I was running at half RAM, which actually, I thought it wouldn't make a big difference, but it actually made a really big difference. I guess I do a lot of stuff like have lots of browser tabs open, have lots of things running at once, which takes a lot of RAM. So I'm back up to full 16 gig now. I have Clarity? Good. Thanks, guys. Leap Slam! Do you play MOBA games? No, not really. I haven't really played much League of Legends or anything like that. Played a little tiny bit of Smite, and I'll probably play some Heroes of the Storm in the future, but I haven't really played much at all. Yeah, this is Acton's Nightmare music. You can do it, Leap Slammy. You can do it, bro. It's weird that it took so long to replace a RAM stick. I should have just like went to the shops and bought some, but my current ones were still under warranty, so I got my guy to send some out. But the post took a long time, so I was like, I was kind of at the point where I was like waiting for them to arrive, where maybe I should have just went out and bought some, because I'd take a bunch of days off streaming. It wasn't all bad though. I got to work on some cool stuff. I got to think about what I want to do with streaming a bit more, and I got to make some YouTube videos, so I don't think it was all bad. It was free, yeah. It was free, but I had to wait. That was the downside. Yeah, so otherwise I would have had to go spend money on RAM. I don't have much cash at the moment, so a couple $100 on some RAM probably wouldn't have been a good idea. Yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoyed the YouTube videos. I'm gonna keep trying to get some nice ones out. Devourer! What the hell? I like desynced out of where I was standing while I was still casting. Looked pretty weird. We should probably just do Weavers on the way, I reckon. Nice enemy. Nice, man. I think Purity Fire is getting +1 level as well, just because. Should help anyone in the party if they're struggling with resist. Oh, I thought I grabbed that. So much flame blasting. Almost all the hardware failures. I think it's more if they're corrupted, just like a manufacturing corruption. I don't know how often they actually fail though. But yeah, I didn't do a mem test until it actually failed, until I was actually getting crashes from it. So it could have been corrupt the whole time, and it never really just had any problems with it. until I started. I don't know how it works. Let's go do weavers first. Alright, you weaver's chamber. Celebratory drink to the PC resurrection and Ziggy's return to the internet. Congratulations. Welcome back, 80 Proof. Thank you for having a celebratory drink in my honor, I suppose. It's the most epic death you ever had in PoE. I'm pretty sure my totem death was my most epic death. I don't know, what would you guys say? It was my most memorable. I died to a reflect totem. It was just a reflect map and I just killed myself attacking a totem. Oh, there's an exile? I didn't realize. Thought it was someone from my party. Hard work?
I gotta charge you shop price for a cheesecake.
Pardon?
I gotta charge you shop price for a cheesecake.
You can charge me shop price for a cheesecake if you want.
$65.
$65 cheesecake, wow. Shit man, cheesecakes are expensive. Enjoyed the cooking video you posted while you were out though? My roommate looked at the finished product, immediately knew it was okonomiyaki, so I suppose that's a win. I do consider that a win. That is pretty cool. I'm glad you liked it. Oh, my recent, yeah, my recent 2-week split crit range of death from the lockbox was pretty good. If you get stunned while channeling, do you lose the stacks to you when that doesn't explode? I thought it would explode. I was wondering why sometimes it just seems to not go off. Well, if it costs $65 for a shop cheesecake, then considering the ingredient price, I think we actually do it pretty economically. I was always thinking cheesecake's like super expensive to make as well. Like yeah, the ingredients you have to buy is pretty expensive. But compared to shop price, I suppose it's not too bad. I love that they come down from the roof. It's like they're waiting to ambush you from up there, hiding down, waiting for you to click on the box. Pro tip for Arcade UT video. The travel options in the game, how to use different portals and craft the stones to use them too, how to get first glider and how to upgrade it further. Those are things you'd like to see in the survival guide, Clorin. And that was a fast kill. Alright, let's go back up through here now. If you want to buy? Nah, I don't think I'll even use Divinarius on this character. I'll just use Red Beaks, I think, for the snapshotting. Alright, let's transfer some of this stuff over. I'm getting pretty full up here. Okie dokie. What do you got for a silk? Added fire, life gain on hit. I do need another life gain on hit later, so I'll grab that. I should probably get some offhand weapons to level stuff. So, let's go. Oh, there's some nice 3-link. Hold on. Flame Blast plus chance to ignite. Blue. Fast casting. Yes, Quartz Scepter. Getting it. That one could be for leveling. Any other one-handers for leveling? Green, something with green on it. Shield will do, I suppose. Alright, let's do these guys then. Okie dokie. Let's craft this dude. So, I want an alteration. I need to transmute it. I got a pretty high physical damage roll. And I need another ruby ring, so I'll grab a... I should level this dude. Hold on. There we go. What am I looking for? Skill gem. Just a red skill gem. Ground slam. That'll do. And an iron ring, maybe. Or I can just buy a ruby ring, even. Looks like no ruby rings. There's an iron. Okay, iron, skill gem. Sell. +1. We'll augment it, see if we get anything good. What do you got for us? Intelligence. That's not too bad. I'll take that. So now we can go Flame Blast with chance to ignite, and pretty soon, faster casting. 31 is faster casting. We can use Ellie Prolif. Actually, Ellie Prolif would be fine for 3-link. I'll get that ready to use. Purity of Fire can go... I guess it can just chill for now then. Alright guys, I'm going to run a quick ad break. I'll be back in a minute. BRB. Hey, Trav9090, thank you for subscribing, man. Just as I'm about to leave, but thank you for subscribing, bro. I appreciate it. I'll be back in a sec, guys. Ugh. Alrighty guys, we're back. PoE seems so much more skill intensive and seems like there's a lot more to do with the weekly and monthly races. Seems like it'd be a pretty competitive game. Yeah, the racing scene is very active, Greenmantle. If you want a competitive PvE VP scene, like, you know, who is the best at actually playing the game, then there's a lot of it going on there. Someone's at Broken Bridge? Sure. I am helping. A-okay, I'm helping A-okay. I'll be able to use Flame Surge very soon too. The chance to ignite should be pretty nice now. If I don't kill things in one shot, they'll probably still die themselves pretty nicely. Guided by Rogue Exile. Uh-oh. Especially once I get that Prolif happening. It's gonna be pretty badass. Gee, I hate Ziggy. I have to get a picture. Hold on. I'm going to eat your family. Yeah. Where? Let me see if I can find this thing. Stop killing me! I'm trying to find a picture. Game. Don't you understand? This is important business right here. Oh, why can't I find it? Maybe lounge? Or couch. You guys call them couches, don't you? No, I'm not looking for booty lounge. What? Oh, why can't I find it? Alright, 10 points to anyone who can find the... There's a picture of a lounge or a couch, like an armchair, that's got a face. And the caption is usually, I'm gonna eat your family. You guys know the one I'm talking about? Does anyone know the one I'm talking about? You need to have more confidence in naming your characters, man. Starfish, Righteous Fire, hopefully. Yeah, I'm like searching for lounges and stuff, and I get like booty lounge. This channel needs moderation, Gally? I say no need for moderation. You guys are excellent self-moderators. Everyone here is amazing. No one's got it? Oh damn, internet failing me. What's going on? I mean, Amy's here in the house. If I need to set her on you guys, I will. Don't worry. Oh yeah, badass music. Good flame blasting music. Oh, I missed. Ziggy Path of Exile is boring me. I'm gonna quit what to do. Play something else, man. If you're bored, play something else. There's not too much to it. That's exactly it, man. Just play something else. You can always come back to it. You don't need to actively quit games. You can just always stop playing and come back to it later. And Crazy's lurking there too. I'm killing Kraton. Hope you guys are all planning on killing Kraton as well. I don't know why anyone would ever go for 8% resist. I know the picture you're talking about. Hold on. Yes, that chair. That chair. Okay. I'm gonna eat your family. That's the chair. Hold on, how do I... Why is my webcam overlaying? Hold on, I need to overlay this picture. As over my face. Chair plays Poe. So good. Chair is amazing. I'm gonna eat your family. No, nothing but meat. Did you just go help Kraton? Or did you just get killed by Kraton's dudes? We're gonna have to help you kill him again now, aren't we? Kraton's amulet. Alright. Here's what's gonna happen. Chair. So now we can have true chair cam. No, this is not how you do it. Look, come on, honestly. It's not that hard. Where's my desktop? There we go. Hold on. How do I crop? There we go. Perfect. Oh, do I hear Windows 8? Yeah, I'm using Windows 8.
I'm gonna eat your family.
Chair having some protein shake. I'm too drunk to play. I already killed it. Have a good one, bro. Let's go to Western Forest.
I'm gonna eat your family. I will enter your nightmares and eat your soul.
Oh, so good. I need to green screen that behind me. How good would that be? I need a green screen now. Yes, yes. I need a green screen so I can have that like behind me. Then when I stand up, you can see that. That's not a face I want to sit on. It's terrifying. Utterly terrifying. I think we have to go this way. Especially with the creepy music, huh? This is why I subscribe. Fantastic. I just got here. What is that? What's wrong? Do you even praise the chair? Raph? Raph, come on, praise the chair, bro. It's chair cam. You guys are all always raving about how much you want chair cam. Here's your chair cam. Should I just have like a little mini one? He can chill out in the background with me. Oh, hold on. Perfect. He looks kind of happy now. Smaller. Hold on. Do I have to subscribe to Chair separately? Yeah, we'll get another channel and we'll multi-twitch with Chair. Now that is creepy. Have you perchance found a new false god? I think I found the one true god. Chair is love, chair is life. Stream just got 15% less cool. What? No. Got 15% cooler, at least. At least 15% cooler. Wrecked. It's the true face of Kaduku, yes. There's a gold ring there for someone. Chair Dooku. Perfect. Perfect. I like it. Chair Dooku. All praise Chair Dooku. Seven-day self-found righteous fire? No, not entirely self-found. We'll be doing trading. It's a 7-day righteous fire marauder project, I guess would be the way of putting it. Basically, I'm taking a righteous fire marauder, a beginner's oriented one that will be pretty budget to begin with, but will scale well later. Taking it from scratch, so going through the leveling process and making a guide each day on the character and the things around it. So eventually, you could be expecting, like, tonight I'll be making like a guide about how to level, just like a good fast leveling setup that works on any character, which will be talking about Ice Nova, Fire Trap, Flame Blast, Searing Bond, that sort of setup. And then I'll talk about like how to accrue the currency to get the gear needed for Righteous Fire, how to switch to Righteous Fire, how to map on Righteous Fire, scaling it into high level maps, how to magic find with Righteous Fire, things like that. I'm going to make like a series of guides about it. Did you see the most recent episode of Game of Thrones? Yes, I did, but I wouldn't post spoilers in the chat. But it was fantastic, yes. It was glorious. I still say you should be running Righteous Fire right now with Ruby Fast for value. And try to make this something that people would actually want to do, not just for the hilarity of it. But yes, you can kind of get away with chaining Register's Fire with Flask. I think this is a bit easier though. We're still waiting on someone, aren't we? I should probably wait. There's almost never worth the 40 mana. I think someone came up with a good example once. Want to ignite Alira. Come on. Oh, Alira. Why are you so evasive? Come on, Alira. Get ignited already. There we go. Brett. He knocked her into my flame blast. Very nice. All right, we're done in here. We can go get a passive point too, guys. Don't forget your passive point. It's progressing 80 proof. It's definitely it's a slow climb, but I think the slow methodical climb is a better way to progress on YouTube, man. So feel confident in the slow methodical climb. Like, I know I've done pretty fast in general, but it has been relatively slow and methodical. I've never had like one big thing. Like I didn't go kill get the world first hardcore Diablo kill, or I didn't get like a bunch of exposure from higher, like more famous people. It's just been a slow methodical climb upwards, and having done that means that I have the knowledge to be able to scale it forwards in the future.
Hello.
So I just stick with it, man. Keep growing it, nice and methodically. You switch to Righteous Fire around level 65 to 70. Okay. Oh, right, passive point. I told people to go get the passive point, and then I didn't get it myself. That's what I'm doing. Kind of was forgetting what I was actually trying to do. Ziggy mentioned it had more to do with your build and especially crafted gear. That'd be really nice to not be smashed while leveling constantly. What was you referring to, Gazatak? Does anyone who isn't CI not take 40 life? The 40 life is pretty fantastic in any life-based build, yeah. But at low life or CI characters obviously won't take it. There's some very, very passive point stretched builds that might not take it. They might get more value out of the passive point, but it's not very common. Is your party full? Probably not. No. Welcome, Satsu. What level are you, bro? 20's fine. Ziggy needs 50k Twitch subs? Wow. I can't even imagine 50k Twitch subs. That's like, how many dollars per month? That would be ridiculous. I don't think anyone has 50... Does anyone have 50k Twitch subs? I highly doubt it. Maybe some of the top League of Legends streamers or something. Amy and I are discussing Arcade, you silly koala. Ah, okay. Now I'm getting... I see why. I see I'm getting confused. What level are you at? I'm trying to catch up to you. 22 at the moment. Flame Surge. I can use Flame Surge. 23. Alright, we're gonna go find the roots now, guys. No. Yeah, we're good. TP up. Starfish. For what? For roots. Oh, okay. Didn't realize you already had it, bro. Starfish. Yeah, hardware's fixed, man. Feels good to be back. I've been very excited to work on this character. Like, the last 3 days have been pretty unbearable. I've been wanting to get started. I've been sitting there like, perfecting my spreadsheet and stuff because I really wanted to start, but I didn't want to do it off stream. Brandon, you're 2k away from 50k myself. Firstly, thank you, man. I appreciate that. But you're 2k away from 50k yourself, man. Congrats, man. That's really incredible.
What, I don't think I've seen your channel before. Maybe I have. What's your channel, bro? Feel free to link me in the chat and I'll check out what it is. What videos do you make? I might already know your channel. I might just be tripping and forgetting the name. The chair face. I forgot it was there. All hail chair. Acceleration plus Quicksilver, so good. Yeah, I've been wanting to make a Righteous Fire character for a long time as well. Oh, damn. Alright, how are we going for this now? Do I want to go straight into Templar? We go up and around for Templar now in my newly planned passive tree, don't we? So I will go up and around, I think. Ouroboros the Ninja. Oh, wait, hold on. Yes, I do. I'm not subscribed, but I swear I know this channel. I swear I know your channel, man. Hold on, did you make the... Hold on, are you Oro the Righteous Fire? Oro? Because I looked at your build a lot for planning mine. Are you Oro the Righteous Fire, Oro? I swear I watched your Righteous Fire video recently. That's probably why I know it. I'm the weird dude who commented I had a dream about you in Disney like a year ago. I do remember that. Yeah, that is me. Awesome, man. Ah, there you go. I've put 2 and 2 together now. I didn't realize you were one and the same. Awesome, man. Yeah, nice. And thank you for the inspiration for the Righteous Fire character as well. As I said, I looked at your build, Colby's, and Fox's build, and sort of put together a bunch of different stuff that I learned from each of the different builds. I think your build probably has the strongest influence, as yours is like the pure sort of Righteous Fire character. You have the Oro Sacrifice. I figured that was yours as well, but I wasn't sure. But you have a shitty sword no one uses. People totally use it. I've seen some Flicker Strike builds with it. It's a pretty cool item. I think it captures the PoE unique design well. Amy, make Ziggy get a PO box? Yeah, Amy, you should probably make me get a PO box, not PoE box. Someone was asking me the other day, Oro, whether you are the same Oro who covers, or who is very well known in the Dark Souls community. Would that be you as well? I'm guessing with 50k subs, and I saw some Dark Souls videos, it probably is you. Which that's like, I've put 1 and 1 and 1 together now, like 3 different people together in my mind. Hey, congrats, Carter. That's nice, man. That's more than when I looked last time. That's a good whack more than when I looked last time. One Chaos, 5 linked int armor. Yes, I can do that. This is ambush. This character's on ambush. Alright, BRB. Maybe if you get to Oak, you guys wait for me. Oh, no, it's just help Oak anyway, don't worry actually. Do we have a spot in the party so I can just invite this guy? Yes, we can, cool. I think this is in here. 5 link int armor, that's the one he wants. Alright. I'm on a really bad connection. That's cool. Where are you, man? TP at Waypoint? Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. I'll be back in a second. Got banned for 10 minutes despite following the rules. Curious. You were timed out in Drew Dog. I trust my mods, so it was probably for a good reason, but don't take it personally. Like, I wouldn't worry about a timeout. It's barely a slap on the wrist, man. It just means your current line of talking in the chat or your current participation in the chat was not productive to having a good community. It looks so sus. If you post a sus looking link, then you may get timed out as well. Don't take it personally. Back to lurking forever. I was watching. See you, man. It was good to finally figure out who you were and put those things together. That's awesome, man. Nice to meet you, I guess. Although you've been here plenty before in the past. Thank you, thank you. How are these things? Life. Pretty high armor. I'll take that.
Hello.
Alrighty, Terra. Thank you, Terra. Tried to level Purity Fire to 17 to make things easy for you at level 65. I'm one step ahead of you, man. I have a level 18 Purity Fire waiting to go. Bum, 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 bum. Who said that? You want an invite? Sure. You have Rise of the Phoenix? Yes, I have Rise of the Phoenix. I already have one. Who said that? Who said that they had the portal up? No thanks, I'm good. Anyway, I'll just go through Deburn guys probably. How come you get the full life circle in the Scion tree? Because Righteous Fire scales its damage from life. So it's about maxing out the amount of life that you can get. That's something you would pick up later, because they're not the most efficient nodes, sure. But it's still efficient life to get in general. I'm helping Oak. We're helping Oak. I'm helping Oak. If you guys aren't helping Oak, you'll have to leave.
Quite the rush to the head, that. You keep this as a...
Very good. Perfect. Oops. I accidentally went through a portal. Who cares about that, Ziggy? Do you have a Combs Heart? No, I don't have a Combs Heart. I'm not going to plan a build with a Combs Heart in mind ever. But yes, this build can scale into Combs Heart, and Combs Heart is a very nice buff for Righteous Fire. Get in that AoE. It's so cute at one stack. Legit idea, one of these days we should do a YouTuber-only collab stream. We could play nifty co-op games such as Magic of Fear Online and Garry's Mod and similar such. I really ought to do more collaborative work. 80 proof? Want to buy your 3XR Piri Piri Chicken 6-link hot sauce? Is it still available? No, it's a family secret. I'll never sell. I'll never sell. You'll have to bargain with the chair, and he's a tough bargainer. You slow already beat Dom? Damn. Yes, to be real though, guys, Carter and 80 proof, generally when you're collaborating on YouTube, you should collaborate with people around your size. Like, that's the most mutually beneficial setup. And will, especially if there's like a nice crossover in your communities, that's the best thing you can do in terms of collaborative work. That all said, guys. That all said, it is a good idea if you have like something you can offer, like a good idea, or so for example, I put together like podcasts that included people like Kripparrian and Muldrin, which are arguably larger than myself in terms of popularity. But I was offering like a podcast scenario, something interesting for them to be on, something like that they wouldn't have done themselves, so something extra. And I'm also a fan of the idea of reaching your own personal success by helping other people reach their success. You know, what goes around comes around, that sort of thing. 15-minute restart. Update, it is in preparation for the race season 8 this week. It's marathon style. 1 minute downtime. 1 minute downtime! Oh shit. If anyone wants a free 5-link sword, then PM me, same name. Avocado is giving away a free 5-link sword, I'm guessing here in Ambush. That's very cool. Did you link it to me, did you? This one here. Just a 5-link sword. Low level, pretty low level 5-link sword. That's about as low as you can get. A 5-link up. If you're leveling a Spectral Throw character, it'd be pretty nice. You could use the increased physical damage recipe with it. Hence your real life channel, I love it. Yeah, I want to do a lot more of that, and that's the embodiment of that philosophy. Like I never really got much directly myself from making those videos that help other YouTubers out, but I do believe in helping other people reach their success. It's an ambush, so Avocado is giving away a sword if you guys want. It's cool if you're planning on leveling a character that's going to use a two-hander. That's a good 10-15 levels there. Low level two-hander 5-links and 6-links and stuff are pretty hard to well, they're really pretty hard to sell or even use in general. So I understand why you're giving it away. You got it from a vendor. It's a shame that 5-links don't sell for anything. Like 6-links sell for a divine. I think 5-links should sell for like 7 fusings or something. Like that'd be pretty rad. Like no one's gonna make a profit off that really, but it gives you a reason to actually get those from the vendor and then vendor them back. You know, Stonehammer. Apex Pyramid. Okay, let's go up this way. Mana regen will be helpful for leveling. And go! Oh, I can use Prolif now, yes. Using it. What's the mana cost now? 10 per stack? But still though, once I get those ignites, it's going to be pretty badass. Yes, proliferate! Alrighty, yeah, Eddie Proof, respect man. If you're not enjoying the chat experience or not feeling like it's positive for you, then it's a good idea to just remove yourself from the situation. So fair enough, man. Good work.
My mana is gone.
I don't think you guys were actually fighting. I think it was just a misunderstanding. Must be left. Yeah, left diagonal. Are you able to use Searing Bond yet? No, it's level 30, I think. Oh, wait, no, I can. You're right. Level 28. Hold on, what? Oh, 24. It's available at level 24, literally. Okay, cool. Thank you. Good pointing out, sir. Good pointing out. Probably won't use Searing Bond all that much anyway. But it'll actually be pretty nice for, like, Val and stuff. If I can get it in a +1 later. Do I want to do that? +1 Searing Bond is pretty nice. It is 24, you're right. Cool. I feel some snoring Bond. It's like, I find it funny that people are like, as soon as Searing Bond comes out, they're like, now it's boring. I was having fun before, but now that it's Searing Bond, it's boring. There's such a negative stigma for Searing Bond. It's a fun and different skill, though. The latency caused my 2 Searing Bonds to connect before I got rid of them. That was pretty rad. Here he comes. Oh, he's out of my AoE. Oh no, I think I got him. I like Searing Bond a lot too. It's very different when you're playing Searing Bond, when you're like Spider-Maning along the map, like Searing Bond to Searing Bond. It's cool. There we go. Very nice. Not a single thing of value was dropped that day. What are these boots like? Yeah, someone might like those. I leveled my Righteous Fire with Flame Blast, so good. That's what I'm leveling with, yeah. Searing Bond will be nice later on, though. Oh, thank you. High life chest, I can't use 2 low decks. Anyone want? No, I'm good. Alrighty, how are we going for time? I do need to make sure I end right on time, but we're going fine. It's like 4:40. Easy, easy. We'll make it through normal, nice and easy. Is that Perpetus? I think that was Perpetus. I have a TP to Doc's Waypoint if you like. Ooh, it's very tempting. In normal, honestly, we can probably just like cruise straight through. Like we can probably just walk straight through and do the quests. So thanks for the offer, but I think normal's not really necessary. Could I price check the ring for you? Oh, I can have a little bit of a look. Try resist 3 elemental damage. Wow, that's an interesting ring. Chaos damage as the implicit for the corruption. I can't possibly price check that, man. That's an incredibly interesting ring, though. You're gonna have a difficult time pricing that. I'm guessing you've already checked on PoE XYZ and have found nothing of the kind, because that is very unique. But that's very cool, man. I feel like it'll be worth a lot, but not as much as it could be if one of those had been weapon elemental damage instead of flat elemental damage. But still, that's very cool. Is there any way to make a +2 weapon? No, the most you can get with the recipe is +1, so to get a +2 weapon, you actually have to roll it, or a +3 weapon. The sarcasm in the chat at the moment, it's cutting me. It's cutting me deep. At high levels, Spectral Throw actually looks really fun. Like watching people playing like crit early Spectral Throw builds. You know what I should do? I should like save up my currency that I'm earning on this character. So I take away... I think I have only found 1 chaos on this character. All that stuff is not for this character. I found a couple AUGs. I don't know, we'll take away like 10. And the rest is fine. So that way we can sort of get an idea of how much currency we've earned just from leveling with this character. And I will try and run a shop thread where I can. Okay, let's go, guys. Let's just go straight into it. No reason to jiggy around in town. I'm doing fine for gear, really. Could do with some more life on gear, but I'll just keep an eye out for drops. Yeah, what are you guys in chat? Let's take a poll, because this is a pretty interesting ring. What do you guys in chat reckon about that ring? The rolls are pretty good. Like, 2 of the resist rolls are okay, the fire is mid, but the actual flat elemental rolls are all pretty high for what you can get on a ring. The fire is especially good. How much life are you planning to have on the end? This character has 270 life scaling, but will get pretty easily self-found to like 4,500 life, and then it'll be very easy to go past that. There's a life and resist shield for someone if they want it. I think I would like that ring, Raph. I don't think you picked up the quest. What quest? Quest? Quest. It's an Exalt easy. I think it's worth a lot more than an Exalt. I have 7.3k at the moment, my Righteous Fire at level 90. And that's without combs too, that'd be without combs. You can get a ridiculous amount if you also throw combs in there. 4 minutes until downtime. Well, let's at least go grab the waypoint in the crematorium then. Save the... we'll go get the waypoint in that. There's about to be a bit of downtime. Not enough time to go through to docks. Leap! Probably 2 to 3 exalts. 1 fusing. It's basically my weapon at 59. Yeah, that ring is like a weapon, isn't it? I don't know, like, it's really interesting, but it's also taking the spot of a lot of the other good stats you can have, like crit chance or weapon elemental damage. So, I don't know how much it's actually worth. That's why it's difficult to price. Oh, I'm silenced. You jerks. Yeah, it's gonna be like 1 minute of downtime. I wouldn't stress, guys. Crematorium TP up, nice. You reckon we can kill Piety before the downtime? If we go super fast, we might be able to get there. Otherwise, we'll grab some XP. 2 minutes. 2 minute Piety kill. Go, 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 go. Go fast. Can I leap slam through those things? I think I can only go through the doors. I like blast. Oh, I was desynced. I was like, how did blasting them let me get through there? I'm still desynced, am I? Something's going on. Needs to be bow movement skill, not lightning warp. I'd love something like Guild Wars 2 has, where you fire an arrow and then teleport to that arrow. It's like Shadow Step to that arrow. That'd be pretty rad. Basically like lightning warp, but usable with bows. Maybe it could function slightly differently. We're not gonna get Piety. I'm getting way too lost. I will eat your family. Downtime will be a whole 1 minute. Around 1 minute. I'd give 30 seconds either way. He's quoting chair, it's okay. He's just quoting chair. 30 seconds! We're not gonna be able to do it! We're way too lost. Ah, let's kill these dudes then. Probably the most fire-resistant mobs here. Well, I'm restarting. No! We're not gonna get the kill. Hate beat. Get wrecked. Get wrecked, hate beat. Come on, bro. No. Bum bum bum. Can you tell us a story while we wait for PoE to come back? Well, I was thinking about going to the bathroom for a minute, if that's okay. I might do that first, and if there's still time, I may tell a story. I may have to reset the game, so let me reboot that up. Unable to connect to patching server. There you go, I'll leave some Righteous Fire stuff up for you guys. He traded some regen for more life. Yeah, I was going to look into whose was it? Niffler's Righteous Fire build. I'll see what he does differently and maybe come up with something I like between the two. But I'm happy with this for now. I can always change the passive tree around a bit though, so I know it shouldn't be a big deal to change it a bit. Aw, still unable to connect to patching server? Alright, so how are we going so far? We're level 20 something, almost through normal, and 450. Another hour to get through normal. Easy, easy, easy. In about a week, you're totally getting a present. Ooh, presents? I like presents. It's been longer than 1 minute. I demand a refund? Yes, I demand a refund of my free-to-play game. It has been longer than a minute. There we go, look at that, 9 megadites. That's it, I'm going full chair mode. Full chair mode engaged.
I'm gonna eat your family. I'm gonna eat your family.
Hellfire Roomba. There's things I might do like dropping like the 4% life regens. Some of these 4% life regens might be pretty easy to do later on. Especially once we get a higher level purity and things like that. Once we get over level purity, we can drop some of those regens, I reckon. And go use those points to get more life. Like, grab some of these guys or something. Grab that life cluster things, for example. What's my plan passive tree again? Oh, I grabbed that already. What did I change? Oh, this one I've changed to drop the 6% and grab those. I could always just drop some regen and grab 6%. Would be pretty easy to do. There's a lot of different things you can do. Geodugu. The patch was to update for this upcoming sale and race season, so it was just behind the scenes stuff pretty much. Oh, guys, what? Hold on. There's important business that needs to be done right here. Infernal footprints, and we need some bent horn action going on. Oh yeah, there we go. How are we going for these guys? What level can you use this at? 65? That's like exactly when we switch. Whirling Blades. Let's get some Whirling Blades going on, I think. We'll use Whirling Blades more. Just leave some for getting over stuff. Vulnerability. I can start linking some stuff to Blood Magic as well. Getting some Blood Magic going would be nice, perhaps. Might as well get a Blood Magic going. Level up another Blood Magic if I can. Nope, can't. That's fine, I'll put it in there. That works. Vulnerability. Alright, so who was in my party before? Yeah, send me a message, guys, and I'll re-invite you. Use PoE URL Golden Core if you're going to check out your spec, if you want to link your spec for some reason, man. Just to make sure you don't spam the chat with a massive long link. I've been here for about 2 hours, but I still don't understand that pick. But all I think when I see it is kill it with fire, kill it with righteous fire. Do you know what it is? I'll show you. Hold on, I'll uncrop it. It's a chair. It's like a lounge chair. It's glorious. And yes, it's going to eat your family. We'll make sure he's got plenty of space there next to me. There we go, bro. He knocked my bottle off the table. What a jerk. How dare you make me smaller. Hey! Gazepa just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, bro. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Look at these people running around here. Deverne guy. Burnt Savage. Anyone else coming on? Coming on in? Anyone else getting a re-invite? Send me messages, dudes. Send me messages. And whenever I want now, I can become chair. Yes. Ziggy emotes, please. You can now activate, enable Ziggy emotes. We're playing in Ambush, but I'm trying to get my old party back, but apparently they don't want to come with me, so if that is the case, then we may just have to continue onwards. But, yeah. Oh, guys, send me a message if you want an invite. I'll invite anyone, we've probably got some spots anyway. We're just about to do the piety in normal Ambush. How can you patch so fast? It was like 8 megs. And I have like 100 megabytes per second download. Re-invite finally done downloading? Awesome. Will it blend? I don't know. I don't need to level Whirling Blades, do I? What's with the short Whirling Blades? Oh, you have to hold it? That's weird.
My mana is gone.
I have a question. I have 2 bows, one with great stats and 1 socket and crappy stats, and but 5 linked. Both are decimation bows. Do you recommend it's better to chaos the 5 link, use duels or fusings on the other? I would get your 5 or 6 link on your chest. That's pretty much always the answer. Until you're very, very endgame and have your final bow you're ever going to use, or a bow you're going to use for a very long time, I would not 5 link your bow. But you may well be, maybe you're at endgame or something, and you got a very high level bow. Like you've got your really good bow. Then, no, it's much easier to get a 5 link than it is to get really good stats on a bow. So you should link your really good stat bow. He means 100 megabits, not 100 megabytes. I'm sorry, guys. I am not a computer expert or a networking engineer. Let's get some vulnerability happening. Vulnerability. Some full plate mail? Oh, I'll check the full plate out. What do you like, full plate? No, I'll keep my current one. Someone else might like that though. Why does your character extend his hands like that? When you attack, it looks like a voodoo curse. I'm like using a little voodoo doll, like tearing its arms off or something. Yes, Marauder has interesting cast animations you don't see too often. The way he throws fireballs is pretty funny as well. You get good value on the flame skin for the fire skin. What is it, Molten? The Molten skin for weapons on a Rumbrax, because the Rumbrax is so long. Look how much fire I get. It's badass. Going into crawl. I'll go as far as we can today. I have to stop right on 6 o'clock today, though. As it is my Da's birthday. Me papa. It is me papa's birthday. We are going to have a baked dinner. One of Mum's baked dinners at home. Piety is back here. Oh, okay, I'm lost. Alright, I'm coming, guys. I'm coming. Where's Piety? Piety's down that way. Hold on. Hold on. More intelligence. Very good. Anyone have to sell a 21 out of 20 poison arrow? It's the only way to go, isn't it? Oh, Party's already dead. Easy mode. It works. What is the date? What is the date for you, Ziggy? The date today is the 6th of June. Me papa's birthday. Amy, please explain. You misheard. Me papa, not me daughter.
Why are you...
And I'm playing an ambush instead of invasion for no really good reason. I just have the stuff for Righteous Fire on ambush already. Ambush is fun, so I thought I might as well continue in here. Though that said, I'm probably going to play the character anyway, as if I was having to save up to re-buy this stuff, like Rise of the Phoenix especially. So once I get to like level 60-ish, we're going to really start seriously thinking about how you would get the currency together to be able to buy Rise of the Phoenix. So I will pretend to buy another Rise of the Phoenix, so that you guys can see how that all works. Okay, let's go back and rescue Clarissa then. Totally jelly of family dinner? Yes, I'm very, very hyped. Mum makes kick-ass baked dinner. Of course. Doesn't everyone's mama? Can you please play some music? Reese, I'm playing some music, bro. There's already music playing, man. I'm playing the Path of Exile soundtrack. But no, I won't play copyrighted music on my stream because it is illegal, and I believe it's better to not alienate my viewers and allow you guys to play the music you like to play. So if you want to play some whatever music you like while watching the stream, you're more than welcome to do so. And my music won't override your music. Yeah, I don't play music otherwise though. I'm not gonna like put on Groove Shark or anything. But I am actually literally playing the Path of Exile soundtrack. I'm like, sometimes I swear Flame Blast just actually doesn't do any damage. Then other times it one-shots things. Whatever. Screw that guy. Where is everyone? It's all dead ends here? Weird. Weird area. Why is that chair staring at me with those murderous eyes? Because I'm gonna eat your family. That's why. Look forward to seeing how it turns out. Yeah, me too. I think I think this is a good way to approach it. I'm looking forward to seeing the response it gets. What can someone? Thank you. I'm like super lost right now. It's frustrating me. All right, let's take the teleport. Let's do this guy. Do you think one can get the currency for Rise of Phoenix without playing another character, say Magic Find 1? Yes, you can play. I reckon it is entirely possible to get 1.5 to 2 exalts on this character before you switch to Righteous Fire and need Rise of the Phoenix anyway, or around that time. I will spend some time, somewhere between level 60 and 70, farming with Searing Bond and Flame Blast, and show how I would approach getting 1.5 exalts to buy Rise of the Phoenix, and I don't think it's particularly difficult. So I should probably get into good habits of doing this already, which I will. Are we missing a guard? I think we're missing a guard somewhere, guys. Here he is. So I'm going to be getting as many ult shards as I can, so I'll be selling rares. I need to be a little bit more active about that. I'll just sell rares as they come to me. And I have not been doing that as well as I could. And saving up those ults to convert to jewelers, which to convert to fusings, which will sell the fusings in bulk for exalts. Okay, so let's yes, key then sewers. We'll go through the sewers. Thank you.
See you.
I should grab some more portal scrolls. Anything from here we need? Cyclone could actually be handy. Rejuvenation Totem, Frenzy, Searing Bond, Warlord's Mark. Cyclone it is.
Talakura.
TP up the sewer, thank you, sir. Whose was it? Syndra. There he is. I already have a level 18 Purity. But you can run Righteous Fire pretty much from about 65, somewhere 65 to 70. I think you can do it. You can do it much lower. You can do it right at 65 if you use like Joffrey's to boost the level of Purity of Fire. What am I doing? This way, please. Flame Surge, in theory, works very well for Righteous Fire because it gains 50% extra damage. But on a pure Righteous Fire character, you use Elemental Equilibrium to increase the amount of damage you deal with Righteous Fire significantly. And because Flame Surge is fire, it sets Elemental Equilibrium against you, or you have to not use Elemental Equilibrium, which is a big DPS loss. So I don't actually know whether Flame Surge is worth it at all. It will be something I test later at endgame. I should probably equip Flame Surge now and start leveling it. Oh, hold on. I don't need Fireball anymore. I reckon it actually probably deals pretty good DPS. Animate Guardian. You'll use Animate Guardian with Leercast, and there's a staff as well that both give you increased damage, and you'll use it to snapshot Righteous Fire. You don't need to keep the Animate Guardian out at all. Don't let Cheduku bite. What do you mean bite? He's going to eat my whole family. Does Fire Leech work with Righteous Fire? Righteous Fire doesn't actually hit, so no it doesn't.
Bye.
One old shard. Oh yeah. We should just be continuing through there. Some sewers. Elemental Equilibrium works in this build by casting Ice Nova, It hits with cold, and then elemental equilibrium. Enemies you hit with elemental damage temporarily gain 25 resistance to that, so they get 25 extra cold resist when you hit them with cold, but they lose 50% fire resist. So you essentially deal 50% more damage to enemies. How's that leveling? It's going very smoothly so far. Except I'm a little bit lost. I went the wrong way, it seems. Yeah, just come back through the sewers, guys. No, I haven't been able to stream Ship Happens because my computer had a piece of hardware failure. So I haven't been able to stream it all for the past week or so. But got the new parts today, installed them, and everything seems to be working smoothly. Read your message. What I did to make currency ambush farm corrupted zones for midnights. A lot of people will buy midnights at 3-to-1 exalts. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely something I'll be playing around with once we get to... It's level 60 they stop dropping, I think. So as soon as you get to level 60, you start farming those zones, those corrupted zones. And we'll definitely do that. Craze, Amy's computer just blue screened, if you're wondering where she went. Guessing you guys playing some Arcade. You're cold? It is a bit cold. When you lose Leecast and Dying Breath from Guardian with them, I have never used Animate Guardian. No, Animate Guardian keeps the items and the gem remembers what the Animate Guardian was. So as long as the Animate Guardian doesn't die, you keep that Guardian forever. So you'll never lose, you'll never have to buy another Leecast or anything. You'll just be able to keep using it. How much damage does this thing deal? Like a little bit. It's probably better than Fireball, I would say. We need the bust. Oh no, oh yeah, we need the waypoint, good point. Are you gonna play D3 tomorrow? No, I'm playing this Righteous Fire character for a week ship. I'm working on this as a project. Trying to get a bit more focus in what I do. I just bought Bringer of Rain before finding it, and then the server resetted, so... Hold on, what? So you got rolled back? You shouldn't have been rolled back at all. Huge DPS boost, but what about the loss of elemental equilibrium? Sophist, do you not use elemental equilibrium? Because that's a big boost to the damage of Righteous Fire. I think there's a difference between a spell casting Righteous Fire build, which this is not, and then a Righteous Fire degen build, which this is. Yeah, you just turn Animate Guardian off after you cast Righteous Fire, so you get the damage, you snapshot the damage boost, and then you just get rid of him, and he won't die. Since he won't be out. When I heard Amy was going to stream, I don't think Amy's streaming. We're going to dinner in like an hour, in less than an hour, in like 40 minutes. So I don't think Amy's planning on streaming unless she's going to stream later tonight, after dinner. Can't wait to see it at map level. Yeah, I'm very excited to get like... I'm just excited about this whole process of doing like a focused look at a type of build like this and making a series of guides for you guys. I think it's going to be really rad. I think this might be the way I approach Path of Exile in the future. Like, this is my first trial run of this idea. I haven't really thought of what the name is entirely, but it's kind of like a week of something. I don't know. The Righteous Fire Project. So we're missing someone. Here he is. Who are we missing? Someone's hiding out. Where are you, bro? There he is. Alright, nothing there. You planning on mapping with viewers later on? Yeah, totally. Let's try. I don't like the whole let's play, let's try branding. You should level Blood Magic. I am leveling Blood Magic. It's they're both in here. Blood Magic, Blood Magic. PoE with Budgie D. I don't know. We'll play through it and see how we'll see what it does. I might not need to brand it. It might just be the Ziggy D way of approaching a build. 7 days to end game RF. That's pretty much, well, it's pretty much like, yeah, it's pretty much like 7 days of Righteous Fire. I have a Pillar of the Caged God Longstaff, and I can't get it with more than 3 sockets. Keep giving me failed to apply to item. Any idea? Do you have a gem in the in one of the sockets? Unless it's a very low item level one. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's a bit weird. What's with the creepy chair thing? All praise the chair. Don't question it. Just praise it. Chair is love. Chair is life. Wrecked. Let's get some flame surging happening since he's burning at the moment. Very nice. I'll take that light. I'll take that warplane. Love the cookie recipe posted on YouTube channel a few days ago. Awesome. The cookie one or the okonomiyaki one? The cookie one was a while back, but maybe you just saw it for the first time. It's probably low item level, yeah, and you can't roll it again because it's already at max sockets. How much is my flame surge doing? Mine's only doing 100. Should grab the chromatic. Keep an eye out for the sewers, guys, if you can. I'm gonna go grab that final bust before we continue on. Have an open party slot. Yes, we do. What level are you, bro? 33, that's fine. Ow. So a rare item can have different item levels? You mean uniques can have different item levels? Yes. So you can get, if you get like Searing Touch, it has a pretty low base item level. You can get it at a low level and it will get like a maximum of like 4 sockets or something. But you can get it, you can find it at endgame, or like, you know, at level 65, and you could get it with 6 sockets and 6 linked. So not all Searing Touches are 6 linkable, for example. There we go, there it is. Thanks, guys. The Japanese name one, the Okonomiyaki. Awesome. Oh, insta-killed. What's the chance to ignite like now? 28% chance to ignite. It's a bit low at the low levels, isn't it? It's pretty effective when it does work. Is someone gonna open it? Who's gonna open it then? Someone open it! Come on, Spectral Throw guy, open it! He's gonna do it, he's gonna do it. We all let our things off too early, I think. Oh no, we're alright. Is it still possible to get the unique turquoise necklace, do you know? Which necklace is that? I don't actually know which one you're talking about. Off the top of my head. Alright, there's final bust. Very good, guys. Alright, let's go turn those in. Someone got the waypoint in that previous zone, did they? Good stuff.
Hello. Be careful.
Now we can we'll get some respec points from this we can use to refund these points we spent later when we have we're getting spare intelligence now, so we can probably refund the intelligence cluster. I think I'll go down into Templar just pretty much straight away. It's going to give us, this is the area with the damage for leveling stuff, so let's refund Hard Knocks. I'll keep the dexterity for now. Actually, we can really, it's not really that. I suppose I might as well drop quickness and get agility. We can always start heading through Sentinel and then down in this way if we need to get some more dexterity soon. Alright, we're doing alright. Okay, Ice Nova. Ice Nova can just chill in our inventory for now. Like, it doesn't really, it's not really that important. Might as well level item rarity. Anything else? Nothing else useful yet. Alrighty, Marketplace. The chair looks like the Forever Omi. But when I make him bigger, he looks like he's gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat your family. Need maps? No, I'm good. Don't need any maps. Yeah, this character is in ambush. This character will be perfectly hardcore viable though. What's the minimum item level to be able to get 6 sockets level 55? You can check the PoE wiki, that sounds about right though. Level 60? Might be level 60, 59, something around that level. I'm leveling a Righteous Fire Tune 2. The leveling was so easy before Merciless. Now when I kill mobs in 4 seconds with my Searing Bond. Are you also using Flame Blast as well, Remonk? I use Searing Touch and Empowering Increased Burn on my Searing Bond. What level are you? You might be if you're in Merciless, you might not be far off switching to Righteous Fire anyway. 6 socket is level 50. You can check the PoE wiki, that's the easiest way to find out for sure. Rather than just taking other people's guesses. as well activate this Purity of Fire. Let's go get Docs in that first, guys. Someone's already got the ribbon spool here. If someone wants to grab a waypoint from someone, yeah, feel free to. We'll save a fair bit of time. What the hell? Massively desynced. I cast, like, when the actual Flame Blast went off, it was, like, off-screen. Need floss. I leveled with Searing Bond, Flame Trap, and Flame Surge. My last character worked quite well. Yeah, those are all powerful skills. Is this the Dominus? Yeah, this is Dominus Ascendant, the second form music. Any idea what an eye level 71 white 6 link will be worth on standard? No, I'm not sure, man. You should be able to get a price for something like that pretty easily on PoE XYZ though. Just look for the higher or mid eye level 6 links. What level are we? 28? We could grab a few quick levels in Docs potentially, or we could just probably go straight through Solaris. Ah, sweet. Great Mana Fire, Spirit Gram. Spells Frozen and Chilled. Perpetual, Panicked. What is this one? Dispels Burning, 11 extra charges, sure. Perpetual, Dispels Burning. This is an ambush character, Joe Karuk. This Righteous Fire build is definitely hardcore viable though. If I like it, I may end up playing in the next hardcore league. We'll see how it goes. No flask charges because I just switched all my flasks. I bought the new wand. Psychiatr's Vigil is so powerful. Yeah, the new wand looks really rad. I played a Elemental Wander character before, and they're very powerful even with just a white wand, and that's an amazing wand. It's like you can get better rares, but it's a very nice entry level Ellie Wander wand. Like very powerful. I'm curious how expensive it was for you. I don't have any plans to continue the EK Shadow at the moment. I mean, it's not really new territory, it's basically the same thing as my EK Scion. I feel like I've already played that build quite a bit. Alright, the Sulphide's down here, guys. I don't need Cyclone to level. Purity of Fire wants to level, though. It's Draka UK. Dragcar. Okay, Dragcar UK. I see. Seriously? Whatever. Solaris. Nice. I love the Solaris hacks. Cold resist probably most useful. 20% cold resist, double cold resist ring. Less cast speed. Sure. Hold on, there's a better one over there we can switch for. I have very, very average gear on at the moment, guys. Look at just got like look at the random stuff I got on. It's so easy to just like completely neglect gear while playing like this.
What's going on?
Maybe we can get some better gear. Slightly better gear, perhaps. Oh, 41 life, 23 fire resist. That's a sick helmet. It's with this amazing helmet. Oh, we need to reclaim my horns though. Seriously? There we go.
There you go.
Have you watched Hedge's currency making videos? I think I watched the Hedgecraft video. Yeah. He did a really good job of bringing everything together. Like I've done a lot of that stuff separately, but don't make a good effort of practicing it. And he showed how important it is to actually really like practice it and make it part of the way you play the game. Alrighty, we should probably... What level? 28. We should probably run some dogs. I'm new in this game. Sure, man. Either hit up my YouTube videos or feel free to ask any questions you have, bro. Any spots left in the party? Let me have a look, bro. Yes, we have 1 or 2 spots left in the party.
My mana's gone.
Fire trap. That's where you belong. I think Flame Blast is pretty much just the way to go now. Don't think Fire Trap's worth the time so much. Maybe just to finish things off. Do you mind if I'm level 34? That's okay. That's fine. Apparently desynced. Are you going to use Flame Surge along with Righteous Fire? I'm going to test it, but it's not a part of the core build plan. I think Elemental Equilibrium with Ice Nova is better for Righteous Fire. Giving you that 50% increase in damage basically, lowering their resist by 50% is probably more powerful than the DPS you get from Flame Surge. And wrecked. Aw, where's the ignites? Come on. That's what we need. There we go. Oh, what's with these crappy little ignites? Come on. In you come. Fine then. Did you get a Rise of the Yeah, I already have a Rise of the Phoenix, but I'm going to try and play this character like I don't have one, so I'm going to show the process of actually getting one. Of like getting the currency together to get one. What do you think will happen to Righteous Fire builds when they fix snapshotting? There's already people who play Righteous Fire without snapshotting. I think it'll still be fine. They'll still be fairly powerful for their price. But they may also buff some of the stuff that gets affected adversely by snapshotting to make it feel a bit more powerful naturally. So hopefully Righteous Fire gets a little buff if they do nerf snapshotting. Which way am I going to go for now? I may... Yeah, we'll go straight down into... We'll get the burn damage straight away, I reckon. Straight into the burn damage. The chair is very scary, yes. Looks like everyone's... Looks like they've done this spot. Alright, let's make a new one then. What was your question, Octon? When leveling a character, what nodes do you take? Do you go to key, build nodes, then health nodes, then damage, or something else? What I'll do is I'll take enough health for each section of the game. So if I'm about to go, so like I grab this health, I'm like, alright, that's a lot of health for a while. I'll go through, you know, this way. Then when I get to like here, I might be like, alright, I'll grab this health now. So after doing, like, it's been like 10 levels without any life, I'll grab some more life. But usually what I'll try and do is get the long traveling out of the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Templar area, grab some of the core things. I'll probably go to Amplify, and that's about it from there. Then what I'm going to do is travel down and grab Iron Reflexes. So I'll get the big traveling done out of the way in the early levels. Alright, I need Doxers up, guys. That's a nasty dude right there. Ugh, wrecked. Nicely done. Alright, Zoknon. My pleasure, man. My pleasure. What time is it? Ooh, I need to watch the time very carefully. Alright, it's 5:40. We're good. We're good. I wonder if we'll be able to go blast through Piety real quick. Is anyone in the party able to grab a Lunaris waypoint? I reckon we can, if we go grab the, if we go burn the poop now, after this Dox run, we can probably go straight and kill Piety straight away. Do it, gotta go fast. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Righteous Fire build after your EK build was the best choice of my pro life. Made over 150 exalts on that farm. Boy, we just like magic fine farming with Righteous Fire, were you? That's what I'm thinking, like, the power to cost of Righteous Fire seems really good. I know, but I started late today, and I would go for a few more hours if I didn't have to go to dinner, but I do want to go to dinner. I want to be on time for dinner. It's me Papa's birthday today, Ocno, and I gotta go to a birthday dinner, bro. Alright. I'm gonna go grab the poop, burn the poop. How many times are you dead? 0. 0. No times dead. We'll go to Lunaris now, I think. Let's double check the gearing situation. Alright, what's going on in here? New gloves would be nice. Some falling gloves?
Stay out of the shadows.
Rarity, energy shield? Sure. Hey, Spotlight, I'm going very well, sir. It's good to be back streaming. I'll do it. Starfish has got it. Invite for Lunaris. He's already back. What a boss. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Bandits will be life, passive, I think. It may be worth going for endurance charge. Maybe not. I think I'd probably just go passive. The endurance charge is a maybe. The frenzy charge is also a maybe. If you're using blood dance, you may want to go for the frenzy charge. Thought I already invited you, Starfish. What happened? We all full? We're all good? We're all back? Alright. Two stone. I'll take that. What do we like? 20% elemental damage with weapons, but it's got 45 life. That's pretty good. And down for 45 life. This is probably the wrong way. I get the feeling. With Ondar's Guile, can I dodge Firestorm? No, Firestorm's a spell. It's not a projectile attack. Ondar's Guile only works versus projectile attacks, specifically.
My mana's gone.
Just asking because it isn't on your spreadsheet. Hold on, what was that?
Has forgotten.
Ah, the bandits. Yeah, actually, I should put that on the spreadsheet. Thank you, man. Good idea. I'll add that to the spreadsheet later. Hold on, what? I'm already in a party. It was an accident. It's all good, man. It's all good. We'll go through the burning damage now. Alright, looks like I found my way back to the entrance. Shit. Not this way, guys. Don't follow me. I don't have any portals to open. But we could portal back to the waypoint if someone wants to. Missed you for a few days. Mornings have been boring without Ziggy's stream when I wake up. Yeah, I missed you guys too. Definitely. You didn't hit the waypoint? Oh, oops. I better make sure. Well, we're going past anyway now. This is the game telling me I should have touched the waypoint. I guess. Let's get the music re-going. Is this the Righteous Fire build we showed yesterday? Yes. Yes, this is the leveling process for Righteous Fire. I'll make a video tonight about after dinner about like how I approach leveling this character, and it's also a good leveling build for almost any character as well. Should I remove Grace and Purity Fire for the boss in Crematorium? Should I remove Grace and put Purity Fire for the boss in Crematorium? Yes, that's the Voidbearer doggy, isn't it? This is the one that's a joke with Arctic Armor. Purity Fire would probably be a good idea.
This.
I don't know what time I upload. Depends on how long it takes me to make it tonight. But it'll be up sometime within the next 24 hours. Up the first flight of stairs. How are we doing for time? 15 minutes? Alright, we can do this. Whoa, hello. It's the Firestorm one? Oh, not the Voidbearer dog, it's the Firestorm one. Okay. Same deal though. This is our Ambush League S Panda? Edis Panda? What is your right click skill? Is Flame Blast. It's this big explosive thing here.
My mana is gone.
You should level up Vitality too. I think I don't actually know if I have the Vitality prepared. Yeah, I better get Vitality going. Can you explain Ambush League, Ziggy? Haven't played in ages. Ambush League is the 4-month softcore challenge league. It includes lockboxes, which are chests that you can use currency to craft, and they drop extra items. There's different types of chests. Some drop gems, some drop maps, some drop currency items, some drop gear. And when you open them, a bunch of monsters pop out as well and attack you. And the monsters that pop out, as well as other effects like explosions and poison clouds and stuff, depend on what mods roll on the chest. A spell that makes you spin and move forwards. Whirling Blades. It's an attack. Whirling Blades is a very good escape skill because it has no wind up and it instantly gets you out of danger. But it has a bit of a stun afterwards. So like, it casts instantly, but then see how there's that downtime after where your character kind of like stands back up. So it's good for escaping, but not as good a movement skill as something like Leap Slam, which is not as fast for escaping because it has a wind-up, but is faster overall once you get high attack speed. Leap Slam also gets you over walls and stuff like this, so it's pretty OP. More burn damage. I have Chance to Ignite and Elemental Proliferation on Flame Blast. I'm wondering whether AoE faster casting might be better for leveling, just to aim for the damage. But Proliferate Chance to Ignite is very powerful though. Ignite's a very powerful mechanic for damage. You're going to use the new fire skill, this Rush Fire more? Looks really OP. I will probably be testing it, but I don't think it'll be a core part of the build so much. Alrighty guys, let's do this.
Has no one managed to kill you yet, Exile? Then it seems you've earned my personal attention.
She dodged out Flame Blast. Oh man. Oh shit, kill the ice thing.
My mana is gone.
Quit dodging, party. There we go. Alright, she's going down pretty fast. Pretty easy kill. Nicely done, guys. Nicely done. Very good run.
Right.
Alright, what time is it? How long have we got to go? 10 minutes? Oh, I don't know if we'd be able to do Dominus in 10 minutes. Let's go grab our passives anyway.
It would be wrong to do that here.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want the loss of AoE for leveling with Conk Effect. Might be a bit hard to deal with.
Bye.
Oops.
Unfortunate. Goodbye.
We can get the last Holy Fire node, and we can start going down through here. I may grab the life. You're Diamondus123 from YouTube. Welcome, King Corax / Diamondus. Welcome to the stream, man. It is good to be back streaming again. Intend to get Merciless before you get to Cruel. Well, considering I have to stop in 10 minutes, that shouldn't be too hard. Let's just do some docs then, to finish. We'll do some docs to finish. It's cool. There's no real reason to go smash Dominus right now. We can always do it tomorrow. So a bit of a shorter stream today, but I'll be doing full length stream tomorrow, and we'll finish off the leveling process tomorrow and get to the 60 switching to Righteous Fire mark thing. 65 switching to Righteous Fire. You should think about using Brightbeak? Yeah, it's a choice between Aramvarax and Brightbeak. I think I like Aramvarax for leveling a bit more. The resists are pretty nice. And I have a fancy art one as well, which is pretty rad. But Brightbeak for the mobility is a pretty good choice, and I may end up going Brightbeak. It depends on the gearing. If I'm having trouble getting resist, then Aramvarax is probably a better choice. But otherwise, Brightbeak's mobility is pretty top-notch. Z doesn't play hardcore? I do play hardcore. I'm just not playing hardcore on this character. I had the stuff I wanted for Righteous Fire to make this character here in Ambush, so I thought I might as well just do it. And this is going to be mostly about making guides about Righteous Fire character, so it's probably not a good idea for me to have a slip up and die and then have to start the week over again. I'm more interested in making the guides for this particular character. Gemcutter's Strongbox. Does anyone want to re-roll it or no? What do we get? Superior Lightning. Well, nice. What quality is it? 13%? That's not too bad. Superior Gems are just worth nothing in this league, though. See you later, Starfish. Thanks for the help, bro. Thanks for the runs. Zigama Righteous Fire guy, I did a combo of Aramvarax with Aussies. It worked out pretty good. I was 130 plus on every resist in Merciless. It's just, Aramvarax is I'm trying to start this guy as a really budget build, and Aramvarax is an incredibly good way to make a budget character. You spend 1 Chaos getting Aramvarax, and then you get pretty much most of your resists sorted, and then all the rest of the gear is pretty much self-found. Everything will be cost nothing, and you'll be able to get capped out resists. So I think Aramvarax is probably the better budget option over Brightbeak. Get wrecked. What time is it? Alright, let's do the corrupted area. Poison on hit, totems. Uh-oh, totems. I wouldn't call Wildstar a casual, or even WoW a casual MMO. You don't really play them casually, but they definitely have appeal for casual players. But the raiding stuff on WoW is supposed to be very... on Arcade. Sorry, Wildstar. The raiding in Wildstar is supposed to be targeting the vanilla WoW raiding crowd. That's what I heard, that it's supposed to be very difficult. So I wouldn't really say that's casual. They're just different styles. It's theme park versus sandbox. One's not really more casual than the other. I think Arcade could be very casual, if anything, because you can just go and fish if you want. They both have aspects of both. Heavy belt. Give me something good. Life, lightning resist, ES, double strength roll, sick belt. That's a sick belt. That build is radass McBadass. Oh shit. Acceleration shrine, zoom zoom. Oh, there's a diamond shrine there.
My mana's gone.
Damn, that was an easy kill. That guy got wrecked. Vile haste for someone? Man, how good is it having acceleration shrine and channeling this dude? So much faster. Zoom! Alright. Alrighty, well I think that's me done. Yep, about time to finish. Thank you guys for the run. Shoutouts to the party members. Who we got left? Flame on Bro, Starfish, Man of Destruction. We'll be back tomorrow to continue on with the Righteous Fire Marauder action. I will probably make a video about the gems that I leveled with, and this idea of leveling with like +1 gems using things like Flame Blast and Searing Bond and stuff like that. So I'll make that tonight, so you can expect that. Otherwise, guys, if you want to hit up the info thread for, the info page for the Righteous Fire character and everything, it'll have a list of the guides and stuff that I do as well. So typing !RF in the chat to get that. But as always, a pleasure, guys. A pleasure. Thank you for hanging out, and it's good to be back. It's good to be back. So expect the streams to continue, and some more badass videos coming your way. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm Ziggy D, and thanks for watching. Shout out to the chair. Hold on, I'll give you guys some chair. Can I give you some? What's this thing? Path of Ziggy? Maybe we should just get chair cam going. Hold on. Chair cam. I will eat your family.